things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, friends, and welcome to your Saturday edition of TV8's Good Morning Vail for Saturday, June 15th, 2019. The river's flowing abundantly up at our higher elevation. Thanks to the recent warmer temperatures, that high elevation snowpack has really just melted off and sent all that water rushing into the rivers. There's actually a Class 5 rapid around that area where we were filming right there. That was a live shot from our reporter in the field, Mark Sassy. He's going to be on an epic morning adventure around Avon today. And then we got big news. It's a 3-hour show today. So from 9 to 10, Mark Sassy will head over to Minturn and show you live from the Minturn market. We've got Michelle Seamers live in Beaver Creek this morning as well. And finally, I will be one of your hosts, Eric Sundblad, at our Avon studio, running you through a few fun guests today. And you know, there is still a lot of snowpack at higher elevation right now. But if there was no snowpack, then maybe you'd be wanting to mountain bike back into Game Creek Bowl, Blue Sky Basin, or Bachelor Gulch. However, we are currently under elk calving closures on both Beaver Creek and Vail Mountain. Now these run all the way to July 1st, and here's a shot of Vail. So as you can see there, it's mostly Game Creek Bowl, Blue Sky Basin, the Two Elk Trailhead, Mill Creek Road area. Just any backcountry mountain bike you'd be wanting to do. On Vail is currently closed till July 1st, and then here we're taking a look at Beaver Creek. It's really the Larkspur, Bachelor Gulch, and Arrowhead area that are closed for elk calving. So by the time we get to July 1st, hopefully that snow is melted and you can access all of those trails. And now, in regards to the trails on Beaver Creek Mountain, also keeping in mind the snowpack, they have started to open a few more trails, mainly focusing on the lower elevation. So that includes the Five Senses Trail, Aspen Alley, Alley's Trail, just really the lower kind of more mellow trails. The part of the Overlook Trail is open. That's a really cool trail that kind of zigzags up Beaver Creek Mountain, but then it's getting snowpacked by the time you get to Spruce Saddle. And speaking of Beaver Creek and snowpack, we've got Michelle Seamers live in Beaver Creek. Michelle, you still seeing some snow up there? You're hanging out at the base.
You know, the base actually looks beautiful, such luscious green. And then as you go further up the hill, there is some snow up there. But today is a big day for Beaver Creek too, because today kicks off the opening of the Summer Adventure Center. So if you're just getting to Beaver Creek, or even if you've been up here before, you want to come check out everything at the Adventure Center, because it is going to be your guide to so many fun activities while you're here. So I am actually right outside of it right now. It's beside Starbucks here in the plaza of Beaver Creek. However, if you're looking to do some, bungee trampoline, fly fishing, biking, all sorts of stuff, this is the place to get your information and how to, and there is something for everyone. So we're gonna have lots more information for you today, lots more info on Vail, the Minturn Market, and Beaver Creek. So stick with us, you're not gonna wanna miss any of this. We're gonna take a short break, and then we're gonna have a check of our local weather to see how your epic adventure is gonna turn out today.
Cancer is the ugliest disease mankind has ever faced. We got the idea that if we took two-dimensional patient imaging and put it in holographic displays, we could dissect around the tumor so we can safely remove it. When we first started, we felt like this might just not be possible. But Horizon 5G ultra-wideband will give us the ability to do this.
Christie Sports has 2 convenient bike shops in the Vail Valley, a new full-service shop in Westvale, and a rental shop on Bridge Street near Gondola 1. The experts at Christie Sports provide unmatched service and product knowledge, featuring mountain, bike path, and road bikes from Scott and Trek. Christie Sports has bike rentals for kids and adults, including free delivery. And expert mechanics guarantee 24-hour turnaround on basic tunes. When you need bikes in the Vail Valley, think Christie Sports.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Na 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 na.
Na, 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Live shot of Spruce Saddle at the midpoint of Beaver Creek, and that snow still hanging around up there, but the more we go through days like today, the faster that snow will melt. However, that's had a large impact on the rivers. We've got some heavy rapids going on all across both the Gore and Eagle River. We're also under flood advisory for the next couple of days, and actually when I was reading the weather forecast from the weather station today, it was kind of an indefinite flood warning as a result of that snow melt, as well as the potential for thunderstorms that we're going to having. So a lot of water hitting the rivers. And looking at the temperatures today, starting off around 41 degrees, getting as high as 59 degrees by noon with that 80% chance of precipitation, and then an overnight low of 39 degrees with another little bit of chance of rain overnight. So if that snowpack continues to melt quickly and we get significant rain, that's when you're going to watch out on the banks of the rivers for potential flooding. So make sure you're staying safe out there. Sunset moving all the way out to 8:36 p.m. Holy cow, so much light in the day. Now looking at temperatures around the state of Colorado, big thing to note, predominant thunder showers essentially across the entirety of the state. 74 east of us in Denver, 68 in Steamboat Springs, 61 in Telluride, and finally Grand Junction, warmest of the day award at 86 degrees. And finally, looking into the future, that 5-day forecast, fairly similar conditions for the next 3 to 4 days as we're going to experience today. A little bit of sunshine, a little bit of cloud cover, potential for thunderstorms, and very mild to moderate temperatures, not really breaking the mid-60s throughout the course of the week. But those overnight lows continuing to stay above freezing means that snowpack can continue to melt 24 hours a day, and eventually we'll get all those trails open. Things are going to be looking full on summer here in the mountains. Thanks to GMC for sponsoring this weather. Coming up next, we've got more Good Morning Vail.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm Mark Sassy. I am your epic morning host today. Down by the Eagle River, we're going to talk about the water and the flows and the water temperatures here in just a little bit, but I want to get you all excited about what's happening up on Vail Mountain now. If you go to Lion's Head and you hop on the Eagle Bond Gondola, lift number 19 out of Lion's Head, it's going to bring you all the way to the top of the mountain at about 10,500 feet. And once you get up there, you're going to find Epic Discovery. Epic Discovery, in a sense, is the relationship that Vail Mountain has with the National Forest Service. And you're going to find activities anywhere from bungee trampolining for the kids eventually to the summer tubing, to the ropes courses, to the Forest Flyer, which is a mountain gravity-propelled roller coaster of sorts, which is up there and available. And also at the top of Eagle's Nest, you're going to find a great restaurant called Bistro 14. And as of yesterday, for Friday, they open for lunch 7 days a week. Starting next week, they're going to open for dinner also. But this entire experience, an opportunity for everybody to engage in the outdoors, the natural world. Adventure Ridge Epic Discovery is a great way to kind of thrill yourself, all age levels, all ability levels, something for everybody. And if you just want to go and enjoy the amazing views of, for example, Mount of the Holy Cross, which is over 14,000 feet, looking off towards the south from the Simonton observation deck right there at Eagle's Nest, then feel free to do so. Go to Vail's website for more information on Epic Discovery. It's an amazing place. That's some information about some plans for your weekend if you're coming up to the mountains or if you're already here. Hey, we're taking a break. We're going to head to Eaglevale. We're going to introduce you to the Eaglevale Golf Club and showcase one of their holes, hole number 18, which is their signature hole. We'll be right back.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it!
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us!
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it!
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
Experience the adventures, the thrills, the people, and the places that only Outside Television can bring you. Experience it with us.
Tune in to Outside Television locally in the Vail Valley on Comcast Channel 17.
Welcome to Signature Hole. Our adventures today have brought us to the community of Eaglevale, and we are at the Eaglevale Golf Club. Now, Eaglevale Golf Club has been around for decades. There's a lot of history here, and it's a beautiful course, and they have a lot of options for everybody. We're going to give you a little tour around the course. We're also going to find out what the director of golf, Ryan Flam, thinks is his favorite hole. Ryan, good to see you.
Thanks, Mark.
So let's talk a little bit about this course. It's been around for how long?
Yeah, since the mid-70s is when they first designed it. They came down in the area and saw the land and saw what creative opportunities they had to put an awesome championship golf course out here. So it's been around for quite a few years, but has developed nicely into just a great overall fun course for everyone to play.
So 18 holes of golf. Then you also have a par 3 course located just steps away from here.
Just down the road from us is our short par 3 course, which has 9 holes on it. And it's a great course for beginners or people that just want to play for about an hour or so. Okay. The longest hole is only about 130 yards long. It also has a new fun game called foot golf on the Willow Creek par 3 course. You actually kick a soccer ball towards a bigger hole and try to keep score just like you would in regular golf. So something a little bit different for a lot of different kinds of play out there.
I love it. That's way too fun. All right, if you had to pick one hole here at the Eaglevale Golf Club that would be your signature hole, what would that be?
Well, you know, that's a great question because we have so many good ones, but I think that hole number 18 is my personal favorite, and a lot of the visitors that come to the golf course really like to play that hole time and time again, and that one really stands out in my mind.
Can you take time out of your day and we can go play the entire hole from start to finish?
I think that sounds great. Let's grab our clubs.
That sounds great, Ryan. Thank you.
Great day.
I know, it is a great day. Number 18 has no idea what's in store for it. Here we come. So Ryan, 7,805 feet in elevation at this tee box for 18. What does that mean for us when we're teeing off, what to expect?
Yeah, well, first of all, it's a great finishing hole, par 5, elevated tee box. You've got about a 100-foot elevation drop into the fairway there. I like to hit hybrid here because if I hit driver, I'm going to go too far and get a little bit some trouble as it gets a little bit more narrow.
Would you mind taking the honors and teeing off, showing us what it's all about?
Absolutely.
All right,
great.
sounds good.
Boom. Right there. Good swing.
See that?
Look at that. We're in the fairway. Nice. That'll play.
That's a heck of a shot, Ryan. Good job.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There it is, Ryan. You jarred that one. Thank you for letting us come out and play. Nice work.
You got it.
Like this hole number 18. People want to come and play Eagle Vale, what would you recommend?
Yeah, we appreciate coming out. I think the best place to find us is going to be on our website, www.eaglevalegolfclub.com.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
Everything is so beautiful and green right now. Well, of course, Beaver Creek Golf Course is always gorgeous and green for golfers out there. But right now, the hillside at the base here is also so lush looking. And it is absolutely beautiful out this morning. Really nice, mild temperatures. We are going to continue to warm up a little bit today. But today, the nicest part is going to be this morning. We do have some thunderstorms probably rolling in between the hours of noon and 4 today, but we are going to continue to warm up to about 59 degrees today. However, have that rain jacket in your bag, bring an umbrella with you, get out now and enjoy everything while the weather is so gorgeous and comfortable out here. Tonight, we are going to drop down to the upper 30s, about a low of 39 degrees. So just in case tonight, give your plants just a little bit of extra water. It helps them with that frost if we do have one. If you have it, just toss a garbage bag over the top of them or a sheet, and that helps protect them a little bit too. Most of those showers that we're going to get this afternoon are going to clear out this evening. But again, as we head into noon to 4 today, we are going to have some stronger wind and some thunderstorms coming into the area. Overall, though, a beautiful day throughout the state. Chance of thunder showers wherever you are. We're looking at temperatures of 77 in Denver, 67 in Vail today, 74 in Eagle, and 65 in Avon. Really comfortable temperatures if you want to get out there now and take a little hike, walk the dog. Now is the time to, go get yourself a tea time and go have some golf fun or go for a bike ride because it is so beautiful out this morning. And that is going to stay with us for the next couple of days. We do have a chance of showers continuing through the weekend. 62 on Sunday for Father's Day, 57 on Monday. Little cooler temperatures into the beginning of next week. 59 on Tuesday, and then the sun comes back out to join us on Wednesday at 59, moving back into the 60s on Thursday. So absolutely great week ahead. And again, with all this beautiful greenery behind me up in Strawberry Park here and at the base, come on up to the mountains. And if you want to check out the roads, we're going to check in next with the road report and check on that drive.
This road report is brought to you by Big O Tires, the team you trust, with locations in Avon, Frisco, Glenwood Springs, and Basalt.
Well, summer season in the mountains, also known as construction season, and we've got some great upgrades going on at our local village of Edwards, just east of us where we're located in Avon. And they're upgrading what used to be a four-way traffic light and creating a roundabout out of it. And if you're a frequent viewer of our winter programming, you know how much I absolutely love roundabouts. They're the most efficient means of mitigating traffic. So for the next 8 weeks, there will be heavy construction at that main Highway 6 and Edwards intersection as they make it a roundabout. So if you are preparing to drive east on Highway 6, you're coming from I-70 eastbound, you're getting off at the Edwards exit, maybe make a left on Miller Ranch Road and just avoid that big intersection. And keep in mind, this is going to be going on for 8 weeks. And when we get done with that, we're going to have a great, efficient new roundabout in our valley. Thanks to Big O Tires for sponsoring this road report. Coming up next, we're going to take a quick little break. We come back, we're going to check in with the Eagle Valley Library District.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. For all your car's Big O no's, there's always a Big O yes. Get up to $70 off select sets of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires, plus up to $120 in additional mail-in rebates when using your Big O card.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Summer adventure begins in Beaver Creek. Hike, bike, jeep, climb, and discover the natural beauty of Beaver Creek Resort. Take in the alpine backdrop while jumping to new heights on the bungee trampoline and mining for treasures with gem panning. There's something for the whole family. Visit beavercreek.com/activities for more information.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvail.com.
One of the most important resources we have in the Valley is our local library, and I'm here with Tegan Dagas from the Eagle Valley Library District. You got some exciting new improvements going down at the Eagle Library this year.
We do. We started our expansion and renovation project at late 2018, and we're going to wrap it up this fall. So we're really excited for our patrons to see our new library.
And what exactly is going to be going on here?
We are going to be adding more space. One of the best probably improvements is our children's area is going to be expanding, so families will have an opportunity to have a place for interactive play, a dedicated story room, and also a dedicated craft area, so we can get as messy as we want and not worry about the carpet.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, so expect glitter and glue. And then we're going to be upstairs, we're going to be adding some quiet study areas so people can come in and work on whatever projects they need to in a quiet environment. We're going to be expanding our local history archives as well as our community room. So our community room can be one big functioning room, and we can also divide it so our local patrons can have 2 separate meetings in the rooms if they need it. And then we're going to have an outdoor reading terrace as well as an outdoor pocket park. So we're really excited about the new features for the library.
You're really just making this the best library in the world. That's such a variety of things that are being added.
We're really excited, and we hope we put in something for everyone. And I forgot the teens. The teens are very important, and we've created a dedicated space for them as well as their own gaming room. So they can go into a room, shut the door, and be as loud as they want and not disturb the rest of the patrons.
Like Dungeons and Dragons or video game gaming room?
Video game gaming room, and then we also do Dungeons and Dragons, but we'll probably spread that out into the community room.
Yeah, okay, wow. So not only quiet study library, but also fun library. Kids can make a mess, families can have a good time there. Just like I said, offers everything.
Yeah, very active first floor, and then the quiet areas will be upstairs on the second floor.
Now, while all this construction is going on, you still have library resources available.
We do, so we're still open, which is really impressive. We wanted still to provide the library access to our patrons, but as the project gets nearer to completion, that access is going to be a little bit smaller than what our patrons are used to. So come summer, we're going to have like a tiny little pop-up library for the children's area, because we're going to be going into the children's area and changing that. And then as far as upstairs, we've had to move some shelving around to accommodate the new entry that we're going to be getting, which is going to be fabulous. It's gorgeous. And so patrons are going to see just a little bit of change within the library, but with patience, we will be opening a new one this fall. So hopefully everyone will be okay with the tiny little bit of a squeeze in the beginning, but it'll be a beautiful library for them to enjoy later.
Well, it should go by fast, and if it opens as planned in the fall, this really is going to be a big, gorgeous new addition to the library.
We're super excited about it. So this has been in the works since 2007. So we've been, that was when it was first on the table, and then of course with the economy we held off. So we're really excited that we were able to kind of complete the dream this go around.
Yeah, oh, it sounds so exciting. I can't wait to see it unveiled.
You will have to come to the opening party.
Oh, I absolutely will. Especially that pocket park, so not just indoor stuff, but then the reading terrace and the pocket park. This is really going to make the Eagle Library the premier library in the Valley, I think.
We hope so, and to add the outdoor amenities, I think will be important to our patrons.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on this morning, Tegan. Much appreciated. Have a great rest of your day.
You too. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. So as Tegan said, library should be finished in construction this fall, but don't fret. You can still attend your Eagle Library in the meantime.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Resort.
It is such a beautiful morning out here today. That was a look up Chair 6 or Centennial Lift here in Beaver Creek. And exciting today, the Beaver Creek Summer Adventure Center is opening up at 10 a.m. this morning to 4:30. Definitely the place you're going to want to check out if you want to have yourself some awesome summer adventures. Lots of stuff to do here, and they have all the information on everything. So get out there and enjoy the morning, because this morning is going to be the nicest part of the day today. It is going to be gorgeous sunny skies till about 11 o'clock or so, and then we're going to have a chance of showers coming in today between the hours of noon and 5 o'clock today. It is going to warm up to about 59 degrees, but again, as we make our way throughout the day today, we are going to have some of those clouds moving in and some thunder showers. And we are going to cool down a little bit tonight, more than we have been, dropping down to 39 degrees. Still a slight chance of showers overnight, but most of that should be moving out as we get into the later part of the evening today. So just toss a raincoat in your bag, an umbrella. Don't let that stop you from getting out and enjoying everything all of our resorts have to offer. We're looking at temperatures of 52 degrees mid-mountain in Vail, 53 mid-mountain in Beaver Creek, 50 over in Breckenridge, and 52 over in Keystone. Throughout the state, there is that chance of thunderstorms. So again, have that light jacket or an umbrella just in your bag while you are out and about. And you're going to want to keep it with you through the weekend. We do have still some showers in the area for Father's Day, warming up to about 62 degrees. Showers still in the area on Monday and Tuesday, becoming a little bit more scattered by the time we get to Tuesday. Slightly warmer conditions at 59, and then on Wednesday we have the sun come back out to join us, warming up to 59, and Thursday climbing back up into the 60s. So gorgeous week ahead. If you are trying to figure out your epic morning, we're going to check in with Mark and see what he's doing for his.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics, specializing in what moves you.
Okay, it's time now for your Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery Epic Morning. My focus today, typically Epic Mornings are about fun and adventure. Today it's about education. I want to talk about the water temperatures and hypothermia. Now, hypothermia is the rapid cooling of the body. It's kind of like the opposite of heat stroke. It's where your body temperature drops below the normal 98.6 to 95 degrees, if not colder. And our water temperature here today, I took a check with my thermometer, it's about 38 degrees. Now, in general, 32 to 40 degree water temperature, you have about 15 to 30 minutes before exhaustion, if not unconsciousness. And then you have about 30 minutes to 90 minutes before possibilities of death could happen. Keep that in mind, it's very important. Water levels are very big. The snow is just coming down off the hill. Water temperatures are freezing cold. You don't need to be fooling around with the water right now, even if you are educated about it and you are an expert raftsman or a kayaker or a fisherman. Use your head, people, because these water levels at about 3,500 cubic feet per second, massive. Stay away from the shorelines, let the water levels drop and those water temperatures warm up. Some good information. That's brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery. We are taking a break, then we're going to head just to the west of where I am here in Avon to a cute little bed and breakfast called the Mine House and showcase one of the things they make every day for breakfast. We'll be right back.
Oh baby, come on and say it now. Just let the words come out.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly, sparkling water.
There's something fresh going on at the Coyote Cafe. Sip an all-natural margarita and share some Coyote nachos. Really hungry? Jump into these fresh sizzling fajitas or one of our classically prepared Mexican dishes. Try our fresh, never frozen half-pound burger, classic blue cheese, or go ahead and throw a little bacon on there. Not enough? You gotta try the signature Chili 14, 7 fresh peppers and 7 dried chilies combined to blow your mind. Freshen things up at the Coyote Cafe, Beaver Creek's first restaurant and bar.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
Our travels today have brought us to Avon, Colorado, close to Nottingham Lake. Right here you're going to find a quaint little bed and breakfast called the Mine House. So we're going to head on inside and meet Tamara. She's the innkeeper. She's also the chef, and she makes up an amazing feast every day for breakfast. I can smell some fresh bread out here right now. We're going to go find out what Tamara has cooking.
Mark, come in.
Hi, Tamara.
Welcome to Mine House.
Thank you very much. It's nice to be here.
Good to have you. Come on in. Let's go upstairs.
Oh, this sounds great. Thank you. Oh, Tamara, I love the space. A lot of natural light, and you actually have some great views of Beaver Creek Mountain,
Yes.
which is about 10 minutes away.
Yes, we're right on the Avon skier shuttle route.
Oh, yeah.
So you can be up there in no time.
So tell us about the Mine House. Tell us what you have here.
We have 18 bedrooms. Okay. Each bedroom has its own bathroom. I make breakfast in the morning every day.
I love that. And this is kind of neat because you have a lot of space for people to enjoy, play games, watch TV shows, and you also have kitchens for people to cook their own food. But why would they even want to do that with your cooking?
I don't know.
I smell the bread. It smells great. You mind taking me into the kitchen and showing me what you're making today?
Yeah, let's go.
Sounds great. Tamara, we're in the kitchen now where all the magic happens, and it smells great. You have a bunch of food prepared already. So along with the basic necessities that people need for breakfast, you have some very special things that you're known for here. You want to tell us about it?
I make a potato waffle.
A potato waffle?
Yes.
Can you walk us through the process and tell me what it's all about?
Let's look right here. So we get tater tots.
Okay, tater tots, I love those.
I put a waffle iron with them. I spent some time in the Midwest, and so this is a Midwest inspiration.
You totally did that so fast. Okay, then you clamp it down like a regular waffle.
Yep. How do you like your eggs cooked, Mark?
I'll go with over easy.
All right, and I like to cook with some butter.
Okay, I love butter.
Yeah, extra flavor there.
Oh yeah. Okay, so cracking some eggs, you're gonna make the eggs,
Yep.
sausage. When I walked in, I saw a couple bread makers. You had some bread being made. What kind of bread were you making for this
So
day?
I had a guest say, I really like rye bread.
Okay.
So I'm making her some rye bread.
I love rye bread. I don't think I've ever had it made homemade. I'm excited to try that too.
I think this is my best one.
So the eggs look like they're almost done. What's happening in the waffle iron?
The waffle is done.
Oh, look at this.
Yes.
All right. So this goes on the plate, and then you have some garnishes here.
Yes, we're going to put a little bit of cheese, and then eggs go on the top.
Eggs go on top of that.
Yep.
What a happy stack of love right here. Look at this.
And then when you're in Colorado, you have to have green chili. Oh, and some sausage.
Oh, and some sausage. Throw a little sausage on there.
Let's have a piece of sausage.
Put a piece of sausage on there. This is your
potato waffle.
Potato waffles. What do you think? Can we go sit down and I can try this?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Here we have some hot German rye bread.
Fresh out of the oven and some butter. I love it. Please sit down.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so Tamara, we have the fresh bread. We have cinnamon rolls and bagels and everything else you could imagine. And then sandwiches for lunch?
Lunch, yeah.
Okay.
So if you order them, we'll send you a bag lunch to spend your afternoon.
That's a great idea. People could take that skiing in the wintertime. They could take it biking or, say, fly fishing in the summer. Yeah. And then these are those amazing potato waffles.
Yeah.
I need to dig in and check this out.
Right,
this looks so great. I'm so excited to try this. If people want to book a room, they want to stay with you, what's the best way to go about doing that?
Go on our website, minehouseusa.com.
That's MEINHAUSUSA.com.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
It's a live shot of Keystone. Still snow hanging out over in Summit County, just like we've got over in Eagle County. But Keystone tends to stay a little warmer than what we experience here in Vail or Beaver Creek, Vail or Avon. So I would expect that snow to be melting off in no time. They've got some great mountain biking over in Keystone, some really rugged trails, really advanced technical trails, a little different than what we've got here in Vail. But I'm just waxing nostalgic about mountain biking now. Let's take a look at your weather for the day. Starting off around 41 degrees at 8 a.m. and getting as high as 59 by around the noon to afternoon hours. Now the big thing to note about your Saturday is that 80% chance of rain. So you're going to want to make sure and get out, do your activities early today because the rain should be cruising in right around the noon to 3 p.m. hours. And that is expected in Vail, so potentially no rain in Avon, but definitely in Vail today. And then looking overnight, low of 39 degrees and that 30% chance of showers. And now taking a look at the national map before we get into the 5-day forecast, things fairly sort of unpredictable right now as a result of this high low pressure mix. Low pressure sort of dominating the Pacific Northwest, high pressure really prominent across the west southwest area, and just kind of swirling and hanging out right now. We've got kind of a big pocket, a total lack of jet stream across the majority of the country, with a little bit coming in from Canada, pushing that low pressure system into Colorado. So as a result, very on and off showers, on and off rain throughout the course of the remainder of the week, but really comfortable temperatures in the upper 50s to lower 60s. Thanks to the outlets at Silverthorne for sponsoring this weather. If you're heading on over to Keystone, go stop by the outlets at Silverthorne for some great deals. Coming up next, we're going to check in again with the Eagle Valley Library District, give you a little book report.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
For all your car's Big O no's, there's always a Big O yes. Get up to $70 off select sets of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires, plus up to $120 in additional mail-in rebates when using your Big O card.
From the mountain to the menu in less than 60 seconds. There's only a few restaurants in Vail that offer a truly ski-in, ski-out experience, and Garfinkel's right here in Lion's Head makes the very short list. They offer a fun atmosphere, a great big deck overlooking the ski yard, a jam and opera scene, and a not-so-average bar menu. The kitchen is cranking right now. Let's go inside and see what's on the menu today. We're in the back kitchen with Mikey D from Garfinkel's. And Mike, I know Garfinkel's quite well as that big patio overlooking the ski yard, the opera scene inside, and also the great bar food. But you have a lot of dinner items too on the menu.
I do. Steaks, fish, pasta, and we're going to make some bison meatloaf.
Okay, Mike, take us through the steps on the bison meatloaf preparation.
Okay, we're going to start off with 5 pounds of ground bison meat. Then we're going to add our seasonings. Our seasonings are going to be garlic, tarragon, salt, pepper, thyme, and marjoram. Then we're going to add our liquid, and this is a combination of Worcestershire sauce, Dijon mustard, A1 steak sauce, and sriracha.
Oh, that sounds like a good combination. Put that in there.
Absolutely. Then we have chopped onion and chopped parsley. We're going to a cup of each.
Okay.
Then we're going to add 5 whole eggs. We need that for a binder to make sure everything sticks together because bison meatloaf does not have that much fat. Then lastly, we have 2 cups of croutons. We're going to break those up a little bit with our hands. What we use a crouton for is, as the juices of the meatloaf cook, you need something inside the meatloaf to soak them up to retain that flavor.
All right, so you must be getting close to wrapping this one up.
We are. We're close. Now we're ready to set it in its form.
Okay.
But before we do that, being that it's such a lean meat, we want to add some fat. And how we're going to do that is with the great American food, bacon. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our bacon and we're going to line the bottom of our pan. You can use the same at home, the same pan as what you would to make, banana bread or zucchini bread or whatever you choose.
Yeah.
But having a good pan is key to good meatloaf. So now we're ready to put the meat in the form.
Yep.
It's pretty easy. It's going to come out in one big ball, like a big meatball.
Yeah, it is.
Here's the key. You got to make sure you hammer it in there with nice and flat. You want to get all the air out or it's going to fall apart. So we're going to put it in the oven like this, 35 minutes, 350 degrees. When it's done, we're going to pull it out. We're going to flip it upside down out of the pan onto this and bake it for another 10 minutes to brown it and give it that nice crust.
Mike, we're in the dining room now. You brought out a bunch more delicious looking food. What do we have in front of us?
Some of the pastas we talk about, like our beef stroganoff, our lobster and shrimp ravioli, an appetizer that we put on this year, which is a burrata, and of course, the last piece of resistance, the meatloaf.
Oh, the bison meatloaf. Hand delivered by James. Look how good that is.
Delicious, absolutely delicious.
I bet you these plates go back to the kitchen clean every time, don't they?
Absolutely, every time.
I love it. All right, thanks for having us into Garfinkel's. If people want to find out more, what would you recommend?
Follow us on our website, www.garsdale.com. Okay. Friend us on Facebook, or follow us on Instagram.
Once again, thanks for having us in.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming.
All right, this is the Local Dish. This is Garfinkel's in Lansing.
The book report is brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District. Read, learn, grow.
Well, our libraries up here offer a plethora of different programs that are very unique to mountainous libraries. Things like a 3D printer and a studio with virtual reality. But given that we live in a mountain community, we want to make sure people are getting outside and enjoying nature. And that's why every library in the Eagle Valley Library District has two unique Check Out Colorado packages. And essentially, each one of these Check Out Colorado packages gets you a 7-day pass to any of the Colorado state parks, as well as a backpack that's filled with binoculars and fun little information cards on the various state parks. So that's 7 free days at any Colorado state park. State parks typically cost between $10 and $30 to get entrance to. So just by being a member of the Eagle Valley Library District, you can get free access to state parks for 7 days. Now, one of the passes can be reserved by calling any of the libraries, and this includes Avon, Eagle, and Gypsum public libraries. And then one of the passes is just what they call a lucky day pass. So that's just going to be at the library for you to check out if it's available. Definitely check this program out, and as you are exploring the state parks, hashtag checkout Colorado. Now we're going to check in with Mark for an epic morning report.
Bandit 3, this is Fox 2-3. Can you see that contact to our front? Bandit Fox 2-3, out. Mark him with tracer fire.
There are those who choose a different path in life. A path of selflessness, of service. A path that leads to freedom. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express. Now, how good does that look? Garfinkel's right here in Lionshead. How are you?
I was waiting for you to start cooking here. Today we're going to be cooking a little bit of elk.
Hot German rye bread.
Fresh out of the oven,
Yes.
some butter. I love it.
So we get a nice kind of texture in the fish, golden brown crust.
Okay. The food looks great and smells even better.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
It is a beautiful morning here in Beaver Creek. The sun is out, really mild, comfortable temperatures this morning. We are going to have some clouds pushing their way in this afternoon. Around 11 o'clock or so, we're going to have some of those clouds really making their way into the valley. Most chance of rain is going to be between the hours of noon and 4:30 today, and we do have a chance of thunder showers during those times. But it is going to warm up to about 59 degrees today, so get out there this morning and enjoy it while the sun is out. Just put a light jacket or an umbrella in your bag, and you are going to be good to go for the day if you're coming out to take a hike or come out and play some golf and enjoy everything the mountains have to offer. We're going to drop down to about 39 degrees today. Most of those showers should be moving out this evening. And if you have some flowers on your patio or something like that, just put a little blanket over them and cover them up. There is going to be that chance of showers throughout the state today. So wherever you are, again, have that light jacket. We're looking at temperatures of about 77 if you are in Denver today, and 74 all the way over in Eagle, but only 65 in Avon and 67 in Vail today. Same thing, those slight chance of showers are going to stay with us through tomorrow as well. Some of those thunderstorms are still going to be in the area on Sunday at 62 degrees, and then a little bit cooler on Monday and Tuesday, dropping down to 57 on Monday, 59 on Tuesday, and then the sun is going to come back out into Wednesday. We're going to warm up into the 60s again, and it is going to be a beautiful week ahead. So this is the time of year that everyone likes to get out and camp and enjoy the outdoors. But something everyone has to be a little bit careful of is making sure those campfires are out. So up next, we're going to have a look at some basic forest fire information.
This is a public service announcement for the town of Vail regarding town evacuation policies in the case of an emergency.
Fire evacuation. Please leave your home now.
Effective immediately, emergency officials have issued an evacuation order for all persons. If you are displaced by the evacuation,
When you are alerted of an evacuation, don't panic. If you are on Vail Mountain, you should remain in a Vail Mountain facility. Vail Resort Security is responsible for organizing shelter in mountain buildings or moving people to a safe location. Evacuation by public transportation. Respond to the nearest bus stop. Citizens will then be transported to an evacuation center. Citizens who self-evacuate should indicate they have vacated their residence by displaying a large white object inside their home. They should also turn on the porch light. Bring your pets so they will be taken care of. Safe zone. If residents are unable to evacuate in a wildfire, they should go to a pre-planned safe zone, such as a large field that is clear of brush and far away from trees. West Vail Mall, parking structures, Ford Park Fields, Vail Mountain School Fields, Bighorn Park. Self-evacuation by vehicle. Exit the area or neighborhood in the safest direction. Respond to the predetermined evacuation center, such as the Village Transportation Center. If you or a loved one are functional and access needs and will need a little extra help, you should pre-identify a network of neighbors to help provide the necessary assistance. If they are not able to assist, please call 911 to reach the Vail Police Department or Eagle County Paramedic Services so they can transport you appropriately.
In the event of an emergency evacuation, please follow these simple steps that have been laid out. Have a family and personal plan. It's our goal to ensure that everyone is out of harm's way, both our citizens and guests. Please sign up for ecalert.org for important text messages. For additional information on evacuation plans, please visit vailgov.com or eaglecounty.us. Thank you.
Welcome back to the river. It's time now for my second installment of Epic Weekend. Things happening around the valley over the weekend. Father's Day on Sunday. I want to talk about a great place up on Vail Mountain. If you take the Eagle Bond gondola to the top, and then drop over the backside into Game Creek Bowl, you're going to find the Game Creek Restaurant, Game Creek Club. Now, the Game Creek Club is a private members-only club, but they offer on Sunday their annual Father's Day brunch. Well worth doing, believe me. For $48 for adults, $28 for the kids. You can just load up on as much bacon as you can put in your belly. And they've got crab, and they've got fruit, and they've got eggs and beef and pork and everything. You just want to have little small plates, go numerous times. Beautiful views on the patio at Game Creek Bowl, Mount of the Holy Cross. What an amazing place. It's well worth it. They require reservations, and you actually have to ride in from the top of the Eagle Bond gondola. They give you it's kind of like a vehicle ride of sorts down into the Game Creek restaurant, and it's spectacular and well worth experiencing. Spend a few hours with your dad down there for Father's Day. That's the Game Creek restaurant. You can go to Vail's website for more information. Hey, real quick, we're taking a break. We got weather coming up, and stay tuned because in the next hour we got a big watch and win. This is The River. This is TV8.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it!
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us!
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it!
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
The extraordinary is a promise only Beaver Creek can deliver. The extraordinary is filled with infinite ways to spend your time together, where thoughtful details create a place for you to truly belong. And one-of-a-kind experiences are shared together. Beaver Creek. Belong in the extraordinary.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Hopefully you are waking up, having some coffee, putting on that Supergoop and making a plan to get outside and enjoy the morning today. This morning is so beautiful out, and as we move throughout the day, we are going to have some clouds coming in. So wake up, put on a little bit of Supergoop sunscreen, come on out and enjoy the morning here in Beaver Creek. Our lift behind us is just starting up as the Summer Adventure Center kicks off today with games like little putt-putt mini golf. We're going to warm up to about 59 degrees today. We do have a chance of thunderstorms between the hours of noon and 4:30 according to NOAA, but don't let that stop you from getting out and enjoying everything the mountains have to offer today. It should be a gorgeous, nice temperature out to go outside and enjoy everything. Only dropping down to about 39 degrees this evening, a little bit chillier than what it's been, so just give those plants a little bit of extra water on your patio to help them with any kind of frost we might get tonight. But most of those showers should be clearing out as we get into the evening today. So an absolutely great afternoon to come out and spend some time in the mountains. If you're headed over to one of our other resorts today, we're looking at mid-mountain temperatures of 52 over in Vail, 50 in Breckenridge, and 52 in Keystone. Here in Beaver Creek, you're looking at a mid-mountain temperature of about 53 degrees. You do have a chance of showers at any of the resorts and around the whole state today. And those showers are going to stick around with us for the next couple days. We're looking at 62 on Sunday. Still comfy temperatures for Dad to get out there and play some golf for Father's Day. Some more showers on Monday with cooler temperatures at 57, 59 on Tuesday. The sun is going to come back to join us on Wednesday and warming back up into the 60s on Thursday. So if you are watching, coming up, we have the Watch and Win, and man, they have the coolest Patagonia backpack coming up with that Watch and Win. So you are going to want to pay attention so you get those clues just right.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vale. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vale.
Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to our Saturday edition of Good Morning Vale on TV8. We are the official television station for Vale and Beaver Creek. I'm your host outside for Epic Morning, Mark Sassy. We have Michelle, who's live up in Beaver Creek, and then Eric is in the studio. And it's another nice day around Eagle County. We really are starting to see all the snow melt that we had over the winter time. Over 350 inches of snow. It needs to end up somewhere, ending up in the rivers. I'm going to talk about the rivers coming up here for my Epic Morning. But I want to let you know that along with what's happening on the valley floor, you can go explore some fun activities up on the mountain. So Vail Mountain officially open for the summertime. Now, when I talk about Vail Mountain being open, I'm focusing more on the summer adventure activities you're going to find for one at the top of the Eagle Bond Gondola, number 19, out of Lion's Head, brings you up to Eagle's Nest, which is about 10,500 feet. And there you're going to find Adventure Ridge, Bistro 14 restaurant. Scenic gondola rides are available now. Not all the activities are open yet because of the significant snowpack you're going to find up on top of the mountain, but you can go ride a roller coaster. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to take it back to the studio with Eric. I'm going to hang out down by the river. We'll be right back.
Thanks a lot, Mark. Yeah, roller coasters, a lot of fun. And as things start to heat up, if you want to have some fun on Tuesday nights, you want to make your way to Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater in Vail and check out the Moe's Barbecue Hot Summer Nights. They're happening every single Tuesday throughout the summer, all the way into August, and a really wide selection of bands this year. Coming up on June 18th, they've got Boombox, which is kind of a clubbing feeling, bouncing around band. And then the big one of the summer, the one I'm looking forward to the most, on June 25th are the Wailers, which are sort of Bob Marley's band. Just great reggae music. They've also got a West Coast band coming in that's bringing a really bluesy feel. So every single Tuesday, starting at 5:30, get on over to Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater in Vail and check out the hot summer nights. But that's not the only fun event going on this summer. If you got a Western flair, Michelle, what should our Western lovers be doing this summer?
I'll tell you what, if our Western lovers better be checking out the Beaver Creek Rodeo Series. And the fun thing is that kicks off this coming Thursday, the 20th. So there's so much fun to be had with this. Everything kicks off here in Beaver Creek Village, starting at around 2:30. You can come on into the village. They're going to have shuttle buses that'll take you down to the rodeo grounds at 4:30. But in the meantime, they have Western bands. They usually have a bull that's a friendly bull you can take a picture of with the kids beside it. So much awesome stuff to check out. And then once you get down to the fairgrounds, they have everything from turkey legs to cowboy boots and, of course, bull riding, bronco riding, really fun events to do for the whole family. You can sign up and do some burro racing, which is teams of 3. One person has to ride the burro. 2 people have to push and pull the burro. So much fun. They have mutton busting for the little kids. You have to sign up in advance for that one. And that one is the most adorable thing to watch, where you see these little guys get out there on a sheep and try and ride it. So lots of fun stuff for you to check out at the rodeo. You're not going to want to miss that. And lots of great information coming up for you today on Good Morning Vail. In fact, we're still waiting for that watch and win. And in the studio this morning, they had the coolest Patagonia backpack down there, which would be absolutely perfect to take to one of those rodeos. So you're not going to want to miss that. Stay tuned, get the clues, call in.
All aboard!
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Beaver Creek's first and only family-owned restaurant, Coyote Cafe, has become a staple in the village over the last 30 years for its laid-back atmosphere, fresh Mexican cuisine, and delicious scratch-made cocktails. Fuel your days on the slopes with inventive tacos from our new taqueria menu, signature fajita dishes, tasty kids items, and more. Join us for lunch, dinner, and après specials. 7 days a week. Call ahead for reservations.
They made the original hot.
Ooh, hot stuff all over my nachos, walking like a taco, driving over potholes, hotter than a pot roast, fingers on my hot chips, red-handed, come on man, I'ma need some chopsticks. I want
The original. Now it's hot.
This weather report is brought to you by Triumph Mountain Properties, luxury vacation rentals and residential property management in the Vail Valley.
That is a shot looking up at Beaver Creek, and it is an absolutely beautiful morning here in Beaver Creek today. Hopefully you are waking up and making a plan to get out and enjoy some of this sunshine that we have, because it's not going to stick around all day. We are going to have some clouds pushing their way in, probably starting at around 11 o'clock today. Those clouds are going to make their way into the valley here. A chance of thunderstorms between the hours of noon and about 4:30 today, according to NOAA. But it's going to be mild temperatures up to 59 degrees today. So really comfortable to get out there and go for a bike ride, go for a hike. But enjoy this earlier part of the morning. It will be the nicest part of the day. We are going to cool down to about 39 degrees tonight, a little chillier than what it's been. So give those plants a little bit of extra water, toss a sheet over them. Otherwise, most of those showers are going to be clearing out overnight tonight. tonight. However, they are going to stay with us too for the next couple days, as well as they're going to be all over the state today. Wherever you are, there is that chance of thunder showers. Put a light jacket or umbrella in your bag. We're looking at temperatures of about 77 degrees in Denver today, 74 degrees down in Eagle, 65 in Beaver Creek, and 67 in Vail. Again, those thunderstorms are going to be scattered throughout the state today. So wherever you are, just have that light umbrella with you. Get outside. Don't let it stop you from enjoying everything. They are going to stay with us through the next couple of days as well. We still have that chance of thunder showers for Father's Day. But again, nice mild temperatures. Go play a game of golf with Dad. 62 on Sunday, dropping down into the 50s over the next couple of days. Those thunder showers clearing out by around Wednesday. So this weather report was brought to you by Triumph Mountain Properties.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Christie Sports Local Bike Shop with the Valley's newest full-service bike shop in Westvale and rental bikes available in Vail Village.
All right, time now for your Christie Sports Epic Morning. Just underneath Bob the Bridge in Avon, I want to talk about the river flows right now. The river this morning at about 3,500 cubic feet per second. Whitewater Park right here, but with the big water, a couple of these rapids have transformed, become pretty gnarly. This particular rapid right here is basically deemed a Class 5 rapid right now, almost unnavigable. Keep that in mind. This is called Bob Senior. Now, this is typically a Class 2 to a Class 3 rapid, but with the amount of water flowing through here, this is magnificent and very, very dangerous. Now, typically Class 5 rapids tend to extend longer. This is one specific rapid. As you can see, that water is just pushing through there. You don't want to be taking any chances and messing around. Also, keep in mind, water temperatures 38 degrees. Once you're out of the woods here, you can't just pull over and take a break. The river continues. So you got to be on your game. This is not a place to come if you're not an experienced boater. If you're going with a raft company, somebody that knows what they're doing, you should be fine. But that's big water right now. We haven't seen water like this here in a handful of years. Big water right now on the entire Eagle River, and very cold water temperatures, and even like Bob Senior right here, Class 5 rapids. Pretty substantial. Next couple of weeks, this water level should drop down and it should become more manageable. But for right now, stay away, be safe. We're taking a break. That is your Christie Sports Epic Morning. And then we have Christie Sports in the studio. We'll be right back.
Na 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 na.
Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Hi everybody, I'm Mark Sassy. I'm a TV host for Good Morning Vail and TV8. And when I'm not talking about the outdoors, I'm in the middle of the outdoors. I spend my free time on the rivers fly fishing.
We always love to bring the gear experts from Christie Sports on over the course of the winter, tell us about the great ski and snowboard deals they have. But now we're in summertime, whole new season. The gear experts at Christie Sports really expand your horizons, and I'm here with the gear expert, Jeff Evans. How are you doing this morning, Jeff?
I'm doing great. But, you know, it's like there's certain gear that is really, you know, top notch with skiing. But in the summer, we switch over to patio furniture.
Patio, yeah, that's the good gear, the mellow hangout gear.
So if you're looking for something for your deck, you know, whether it's like deep seating, you know, really comfortable stuff, we have some of the most incredibly comfortable chairs, couches. We have incredible fire pits, and we even have stuff you can barbecue on.
Oh, you have grills too?
Yeah, and so, you know, for example, last night Jake grilled up steaks that were unbelievable. So you can, you know, you can get the full outdoor, you know, patio scene right at Christie Sports in Avon.
Great delivery as well. You're
Yeah,
not gonna have to like lug the patio furniture yourself.
No, we'll deliver it for you. Yeah, so that, you know, that's one aspect. The other aspect is bicycles. And I know you know about mountain biking.
Love it.
Yeah. So if you're looking for something, you know, all the way from road, full suspension, or just something you can ride to the grocery store, we got it.
And that's primarily out of Vail for mountain biking, and then patio is more in Avon.
Avon is the patio location. You know, we do have 3 locations in the valley, so Avon is going hard with patio. Then West Vail, we're doing a little bit of a remodel there, so they'll be open probably by the end of the month. And then our Vail store on Bridge Street. And on Bridge Street, right now, we have a pretty decent sale on bicycles.
Oh, really? So like
Yeah.
last year's demo bikes
Yep.
or last year's retail bikes?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then we have, you know, we have some of the newer stuff. So if you're looking, and you know, like that full suspension bike, when you get it going, it's almost like carving a turn on a snowboard or a ski.
Yeah, it's amazing how much you just have to kind of trust the wheels and trust the suspension, just like holding an edge.
Yep, and
Yeah.
you know, it's really fun. We also rent bikes, so you know, if you want to go try something, you know, I mean, right now there's still a lot of snow at at elevation, so you know, it doesn't make much sense to ride the chair and take the bike. But if you go to you know, if you want to go up the pass, because the bike path is open.
They plowed that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's good to go. If you want to go up the pass, or you want to, you know, you want to ride to Edwards for lunch, you know, we can cover you.
Yeah, it's not just mountain bikes that you have. You've got great cruisers,
Yeah,
great
you know,
road bikes.
I got this bike last year. It's a kind of a hybrid bike, but it has big wheels, you know, like road wheels.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. You know, like I ride it to the city market all the time. In fact, when we're done here, I'm going to ride it down to Route 6.
Nice.
Get some huevos.
Yeah, man. Oh, gosh, that sounds so delicious. All right. So, patio furniture focused in Avon.
Patio in Avon.
And then great bike deals at the Bridge Street store.
And then, like I say, by the end of the month, we should be open in the West Vail store. And we have a ton of bikes there, a great selection. So if you're looking for the new full suspension mountain bike, boom, there it is.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you so much for coming on, Jeff. Enjoy those huevos. That's going to be great. All right, make sure to check out Christie Sports for all your summer needs. That's right, everything for the summer. Relaxing on patio furniture in Avon, and then bikes in Bridge Street and West Vail. And we got to look at your local weather. How good are the biking trails going to be coming up next?
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
If you are looking to get outside and hit those biking trails, or maybe you're looking to hit those hiking trails, this morning is the time to do it. It is just going to be the nicest part of our day today right now. I'm here in Beaver Creek outside the Hyatt enjoying all the beautiful flowers that are here in bloom on this sunny morning. However, the sun is not going to stick around all day. We are going to have some clouds make their way into the valley here. Chance of thunderstorms mainly between the hours of noon and 4:30 today, but still nice mild temperatures warming up today to about the mid 60s, lower 60s. However, it is going to be a fabulous day to get outside and enjoy some of that sunshine while we have it before those clouds make their way in and bring with it some thunderstorms and a little bit more wind with it as that comes in today. It is going to be a fairly cooler night too, dropping down to about 39 degrees this evening. So just put a little extra water in all your patio plants. That helps protect them from that frost if we have any bit overnight. And we're looking at a chance of thunderstorms throughout all our resorts. We're looking at 52 Mid-Mountain in Vail, 53 here in Beaver Creek, 50 in Breckenridge, and 52 over in Keystone. And again, those chance of thunderstorms are throughout the state today. So as long as you toss an umbrella in your bag, it should not stop you from getting out and enjoying everything. They're going to still be around in the afternoon tomorrow. Temperatures of about 62 degrees, but again, that chance of thunderstorms. Clouds hanging around with us through Monday and Tuesday. Temperatures only hitting into the 50s. But by the time we get to by the time we get to Wednesday, that sun comes back to join us. So if you're looking to get out this weekend and have a fun adventure, let's check in and see how our own Mark Sassy is enjoying his epic morning.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the river. I'm down here in front of the Westin, and it's time now for your next installment of Epic Weekend. Our next adventure will take us once again to the top of the Eagle Bond Gondola out of Lion's Head in Vail, lift number 19. At the top, you're going to find Adventure Ridge, you're going to find Epic Discovery, and also a great restaurant called Bistro 14. Now, as of yesterday, the 14th, they opened up for lunch. They're going to be open for lunch every day now through September the 2nd. Next Friday, they open up for dinner also. So you can go up there for lunch or for dinner. You can also get the Scenic Gondola ride as part of the package. The way it works, it's called the Lift and Lunch Ticket. You can add $10 to your Scenic Gondola ride for a $15 dining credit. Now up there you're going to find Mount of the Holy Cross, over 14,000 feet high. You can sit on the back patio while your kids are going to ride the Forest Flyer mountain coaster or going to do the ropes courses or the bungee tramp. And you can just sit out there and enjoy the views and have a blast. That's Bistro 14. It's open every day now for lunch starting at 11 until about 3 o'clock. You can go to Vail's website for more information. A quick break from our Saturday edition of Good Morning Vail. Then we have Betteridge Fine Jewelers in the studio with Eric. We'll be right back.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
My name is Eric Jackson, 4-time kayaking world champion. Welcome to my next adventure here along the Caney Fork River in Rock Island, Tennessee. The WSD F30 features wearable maps in full color display. I can download these maps to navigate offline in any environment or create a track log along the routes that I choose to explore. The Casio ProTrek WSD F30 smartwatch is the perfect companion when the time calls for outdoor adventure technology.
Beaver Creek's first and only family-owned restaurant, Coyote Cafe, has become a staple in the village over the last 30 years for its laid-back atmosphere, fresh Mexican cuisine, and delicious scratch-made cocktails. Fuel your days on the slopes with inventive tacos from our new taqueria menu, signature fajita dishes, tasty kids items, and more. Join us for lunch, dinner, and après specials. 7 days a week. Call ahead for reservations.
Well, if you're looking for a brand new timepiece or just to accentuate your life, you want to check out Betteridge. And we're here with the man, Lance Frey from Betteridge Jewelers.
How are you?
Pretty good, man.
Good.
Gorgeous Saturday.
Got some good Father's Day stuff.
Yeah, seriously. I was just very impressed with all three of these timepieces. Yeah, so tell us a little bit about these guys.
This is probably my favorite in the store.
Okay.
This company is Panerai, and Panerai has been around since 1860. They started in Florence, Italy. For the first 100 years of their existence, they made watches for the Italian Navy. And aesthetically, they still look very similar to this. They're much larger, and they had a very high luminescence to it. So when the divers could wear the stuff, as you could see the numbers and everything. Over the years, they started to actually no longer make for the U.S. Navy, partnered with Rolex, made the waterproof cases, and in 1993, you could start to buy watches for the public. So here's some cool pieces.
This heck of a history.
It's
I love
a crazy
that you know
history.
Not only the history of all these brands, but all the
Well,
fine
you kind of have to,
details.
otherwise, like especially with the aesthetic on why they have a covered crown and it keeps it protected and the water resistance, and some of these go to 1,000 feet deep, so you can take them really kind of, not that you'd want to be 1,000 feet
the
deep.
official watch of James Cameron.
There it is, yeah. So this one here, the first one is the radio mirror. This is one of the first ones they did. A very simple, clean piece. This one has their sandwich dial that they're kind of famous for. And it's a series of dials that are laid on top of each other to get kind of a unique effect on that. And you can kind of see it with the numbers here, the Arabic numbers on there. It's just kind of laid over, and everything you see is luminescent. That's kind of they're definitely their thing. The middle one, this one, very interesting. This one's made of titanium. This is the Luminor, very recognizable because it has the covered crown. This is 44 millimeter. This one's kind of fun because on the case or on the dial, you can see besides just the basic time, there is a power reserve on it, and this one has an 8-day power reserve. So it's kind of like your fuel gauge. You can look and see how much power you have left in this before you wind it up, and you got to keep it going. But right now, it's probably close to eight days worth of power in there.
The coloration, just matching that kind of sandy tan band with the arms of the watch,
It
it's
looks
so classy.
They do a great
Holy
job of
cow.
mixing and matching. Another kind of fun thing with this is you can do whatever you want as far as straps. If you don't like this strap, you want to put a rubber strap on it.
So it's
great.
interchangeable.
Yeah, these are all interchangeable, and they're easy
Oh.
enough to do, and lots of people like to just mix it up with different colors, so it's
Okay.
very kind of fun. And this last one, brand new to us. This just came in last week. This is the PAM 1616. It's kind of, they're kind of known for their numbers. This is a carbon fiber, a carbon tech unique kind of take on it. Another 44 millimeter. This one goes deep. This, like I said, is 1,000 feet. You can go with this one, and just has a pretty high cool factor, I think.
Oh,
on this one.
absolutely. Yeah, it's like a brushed carbon, and it
It's
just
very cool.
really
I don't know if you can
pops.
see. Yeah, you can totally see the blue
Yeah.
on there, and see how kind of a interesting dial it is. And again, this is part of the Luminor family. Has that covered crown, protects the crown, keeps it water resistant. When this is closed, it is a complete water resistant watch.
And just with that covered crown, it's such a unique industrial design. Like, it's literally the only watch that I've seen that has that big, prominent covered crown.
It is the only watch that has that, and definitely you will instantly recognize it as a Panerai.
Yeah.
The radio mirror is the other one in the family. It does not have that covered crown. It does have a big crown on it. It's easy to take off and on and set, but really the Luminor is kind of what Panerai is known for, that name of that family of watches. So
All right.
very
Well,
cool.
thanks for bringing these special timepieces in
you
for
bet.
us this Saturday, Lance. Father's Day starting off tomorrow. Make sure to head into Betteridge today and get that special dad, one of these Panerai watches. If I was a dad, maybe if my dog Minnie could buy a watch, you could
I'll
pick
call
up that
Minnie today and
Panerai.
see what she-
give her a
she-
call.
she can do.
All right, Betteridge, located in the Solaris, very prominent in the center of Vale Village. And coming up next, we're going to check in with Michelle, get a look at that local weather.
This weather report is brought to you by Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Elevate your adventure this summer at America's only mountaintop theme park.
That is a look at Glenwood Adventure Caverns, and if you have not been there before, absolutely something you have to check out. When you go into some of the caves and you see all the stalagmites and all the different formations, it is absolutely stunning, and it's a fun adventure for the whole family, young and old. So definitely put it on your list of things to do while you're up here checking everything out in the mountains. If you're up here looking to walk around Beaver Creek or Vail today, we're gonna warm up to about 59 degrees by this afternoon. Beautiful morning up here right now. Sunny skies. It's not gonna stick around all day. We are gonna have some clouds moving into the valley. They're gonna bring some thunderstorms with it and some higher wind gusts with it too as they move in. That's mainly gonna be from the hours from noon to about 4:30. So get out now and enjoy everything. We are going to cool down a little bit more tonight, dropping down to about 39 degrees tonight. So give those plants on your patio a little bit of extra water, give them a little bit of a cover if you can, just to prevent any frost on all those little tomato buds you probably have going on. But those chance of thunderstorms are going to be throughout the state today. We're looking at temperatures of around 77 degrees in Denver, 74 in Eagle, 67 in Vail, and 65 in Avon today. So again, some really nice, comfortable temperatures to get out there, go for a hike. Just keep that umbrella in your car or in your bag and keep it there for the next couple days, because tomorrow, Father's Day, get Dad an early tea time, because we're gonna have those thunderstorms coming back in. Temperatures of around 62 degrees on Sunday, then dropping down a little bit Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday into the upper 50s. But by the time we get to Wednesday, that sun is gonna be back out coming for next weekend. So up next, we're gonna check in with Mark and see how that epic morning is going.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Now, as you walk along the Eagle River during the summertime, you're going to find multiple places where you're going to find access points to go down to the river. Little paths where the fishermen go, where people go with their dogs. I want to show you the change right now with these higher water levels. Now, this is just one of the many little access points. And as you walk down in, typically during the summer months, and actually about 3 weeks ago I was down here, and you could walk probably about another 25 feet out where it was all dry before you access the river. Now notice the river levels are this far up. So what happens during the spring runoff, when these river levels rise, it makes the banks very saturated and very unstable. And you don't really have much of a shoreline anymore. So you need to be very careful if you are walking along the shoreline, because it can erode underneath with the current, and then it can fall away and break away. Along with the lack of shoreline here, you're gonna notice also, it might be kind of tough to see, but that big tree that's laying down out there is gonna be a debris collector. It's gonna collect lots of driftwood and anything flowing from up above, and then it becomes a very dangerous place where if for some reason you were in the water and you got trapped, you could get your ankle pinned behind some of these sticks and these rocks, and then you would be stuck in the water. And remember, we talked about hypothermia. Cold water temperatures about 38 degrees right now. So you have about 15 minutes to 30 minutes before you can become unconscious. You gotta be extra careful. That's your epic morning. I'm gonna go venture to Minturn next. We got a watch and win coming by. Some great prizes, stay tuned. We're giving something away. You don't wanna miss it.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Engelin Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
The electric vehicle market is booming in the automotive industry, and that's why I'm excited to have Brian Hannigan from Holy Cross Energy here to tell us a bit about a new program you guys have to help increase adoption rates.
Thanks. Our Charge at Home, Charge at Work programs introduced last month provide access to electric vehicle chargers for our members at their homes or in their workplaces to help them use electric vehicles and take advantage of the technology that it provides. Our chargers are free, they're covered by rebates, and we'll work with electricians to help get them installed. We'll cover the installation, the warranty, and the maintenance over a 3-year period, all that in exchange for a flat monthly rate that appears on the members' bills. So it's a great program.
Just easily subsidized over 3 years, so essentially free chargers.
Free chargers, yeah. And so all they need to do is visit our website and start the process there.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Brian. I appreciate it. Check into Holy Cross Energy's website, adopt an electric vehicle, and help saving the planet one car at a time.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
49 degrees. 365 days a year. This is the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors. I've got David Courtney, the owner. Thanks for taking us downstairs today and showing us this amazing space. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this space is actually 15 feet underground, and it's about 3,000 square feet. So when we're pumping, we have 1,700 different wines, but typically between 1,300 and 1,500 from everywhere that you can imagine. So the nice thing about this being underground is it stays temperate. So like you just said, hey, we're right now when we're filming this, we're at the end of January, beginning of February. It's about 49 or 50, but it never goes above 56 or 57 down here, which is extremely important for fine wines.
And you did say that what kills that wine is that dramatic heat to cold to heat to cold, but if you can keep it constant, it's going to make the wine last that much longer.
Yeah, the fluctuation is the wine killer. Long ago, when I first came to the store, we actually challenged people to buy wine from my store and buy wine from another store, and I guaranteed my wine tasted better just because of the way we stored it.
Wow. So your selection down here, you had mentioned earlier on in the interview on a busy time, about 1,700 different offerings. From all over the world, is that what we're looking at? Do you have a focus? Like, what's hot right now for wine?
So what's hot right now, there's a few categories. So Portugal right now, believe it or not, is what I've been saying is the Malbec of 15 years ago. So Portuguese red still wines, everybody thinks of port and sweet. These wines are not like that. Okay. You can get a $12 bottle of Portuguese wine that kills it. And then, so right now we're looking at the 2016 vintage in the Rhone, so Chateauneuf de Pape and Côte de Rhônes, those are a little bit on the higher end, but that's what's pumping right now, Mark.
I love it. David, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
You might want to make it down here to the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors in Avon, or check out their website, beaverliquors.com. We'll be right back.
I'll switch you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it.
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us.
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
And let us put you in the spirits.
With Fidelity Wealth Management, you get straightforward advice, tailored recommendations, tax-efficient investing strategies, and a dedicated advisor to help you grow and protect your wealth. Fidelity Wealth Management.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
I am just soaking up this sunshine here in Beaver Creek. There's a slight breeze blowing through right now, but really beautiful sunny skies, nice temperatures outside. It's going to continue to warm up to about 59 degrees today. However, the morning is going to be the nicest part of the day. It will continue to warm up, but this little breeze is going to blow in some clouds that are going to start arriving around 11, and then we have a chance of thunderstorms from about noon noon to 4:30 today. So I advise you to get out early and take that hike, enjoy the day and everything there is to offer. It is going to get a little bit chillier tonight than what it's been. We're actually going to drop down into the upper 30s. Most of those clouds should be moving out of the area overnight, but still a little cooler. Make sure you give those plants on your patio a little extra love, a little water, maybe toss a sheet over them just to protect them from any kind of frost. But an absolutely beautiful, beautiful morning here in Beaver Creek, and it's going to be a great day at any of our resorts. We're going to be warming up to about 52 mid-mountain over in Vail, 53 in Beaver Creek, 50 in Breckenridge, and 52 over in Keystone. Those scattered showers are going to be throughout the state today. So again, just toss that umbrella in your car and keep it there for the next couple of days as well, because those scattered showers are going to stick around for Father's Day as well. Make him an early tea time. It's going to warm up to about 62 on Sunday. Then Monday and Tuesday only getting into the upper 50s, with those scattered showers still hovering around 57 Monday, 59 on Tuesday. Once we get to Wednesday though, most of that rain should be making its way out. 59 degrees, and then back up into the 60s on Thursday with sunny skies. So if you're looking for something for Dad, we have our Watch and Win coming up, and it has that awesome Patagonia backpack. I know my dad would love it. Your dad would probably love it. Kids, pay attention, get the clues, call in for that Watch and Win and get Dad that backpack.
Na 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 na.
Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Joining us in the studio, Patty Cooney, the owner of Nest right here in Avon for more than 11 years.
That's right.
Is that right?
We're starting our 12th year this month, but yeah, thank you for having me back again.
How exciting, 12 years.
12 years.
Did you have any idea when it first started, like you were onto something, you thought there was definitely a need for it, but did you think that at this point it would become a staple in the Valley to the extent that it is now?
You know, I try to be a little bit more humble than that, than calling it a staple in the Valley, but we kind of have become. It's nice. It's wonderful.
Right?
Yeah. It's been a wonderful business. It's a wonderful ride. We've enjoyed our customer base. We have fun doing what we do. It's always an adventure in the store. We always get fun, unique pieces in that we even go, wow, where did this come from? This is so cool.
And that happens probably on a regular basis.
Regular basis.
So let's walk through the process. You can tell us through. So let's say I have some stuff at my house that I want to get rid of, whether it's a whole room or just a couple pieces. How does it work?
You just give us a call and you either send us pictures, or one of my managers, Rob, will come out and do a viewing, and he'll kind of walk through the pieces with you, and if it's anything we think we can sell, we'll pick it up. We have a truck, and our drivers are wonderful guys.
Okay.
And they're out on the road 4 days a week doing deliveries and pickups, and we'll pick it up for free, we'll bring it into the store, sell it for you, and within
you
no
a check.
time at all, we'll send you a check. Yeah.
That's happened to me a few times. I've gotten
Yeah.
a few checks from the crew over at Nest. So we have some photographs of
Right.
some, or you sent us some photographs of some of the newer, more current things that you have at Nest right now.
I did. And you know, to start off with, we have these beautiful green Slifer Designs chairs, and they are tone-on-tone green,
Oh, wow.
very contemporary, very cool. We have 8 of them available at the store right now.
Dining chairs, basically.
Dining
Yeah,
chairs,
okay.
and really 8 of them for the price of one brand new. So
Okay.
it's a great deal.
Now this piece?
This piece, this is a wine cabinet. It's a great piece. It's just a lot of fun to display your wine.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we have armoires, we have bar armoires. We have a gorgeous South Cone bar armoire that is on the floor. It just came in yesterday, so I didn't get a picture of it for today,
Okay.
but it's a great piece.
And then also here, it sounds like we have some Crate and Barrel chairs.
These are Crate and Barrel chair and a halves, and we just
chair and a
received.
half.
We
Means they're a little
yes.
bit bigger than a regular chair.
They're big.
Oversized.
They're
I like those.
They're comfy, cozy, cuddly kind of chairs, Mark. You
like
would,
three
you would
people
love
chairs,
them.
like you put your kids in there with you?
You could. You
Oh,
could.
my puppy dog.
Yeah, and we have couches, we have sectionals. There's so many to choose from right now. There's quite a variety of soft goods in the store right now.
10,000 square feet showroom, correct?
Actually, 11.5, but yes,
Oh, I was
you were
off
close.
by
You were off.
1,000 and some
Yeah,
change.
yeah. So it's one of the biggest showrooms in the Vail Valley. So we are very proud of that. We also carry this is a grouping of our cowhides. We get them in, they're brand new, they're terrific
Oh,
if you want
neat.
to add a little touch of mountain contemporary to your design. So we have lots of cowhides in stock, whether they're brindle or solid or whatever to choose from, and they're double
Okay.
extra large cows, so they're huge.
And then patio galore.
Oh
this
my
time
gosh,
of year, right?
patio furniture. We have our back patio is chock full of sofas, conversation pits. This is a big, round,
Fun, that's
German-made.
fun. With a little roof
Yeah,
that goes over a little sun,
it's
a
got
little sun
a
shelter.
little shade for you. So yeah, it's German-made, very expensive. I think it retails for $6,000.
Wow.
We have it for like $1,200 or something. And then this is another conversation pit. It's a couch with a table, but we have 4 chairs. We have a 10-seat dining table. Gorgeous contemporary dining table for your patio. So a lot to see, a lot to look from. And actually today we're picking up 12 lounge chairs from one of our clients. So yeah.
Could you imagine the size of your patio if you had 12 lounge chairs? You need to stop by Nest today or go to their website, check it out. It's nestvale.com.
Yep.
Or give Patty a call, 949-0989, located right here in the heart of Avon.
Coyote Cafe is a Beaver Creek staple for its vibrant atmosphere, killer Mexican cuisine, including our new taqueria menu, and inventive scratch-made cocktails, craft beers, and signature margaritas. Catch live music on the patio, snag great après specials, watch the game on our big screen, or join the Mug Club. And make the Yodi, as the locals like to call it, your next stop for lunch and dinner. Open 7 days a week.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
Look, that's a shot from Wildwood in Vail. Can you believe how much snow is still up there? Now, at this time last year, you could take the Grand Traverse bike trail right underneath where that camera's looking, but no, not this year. Still a ton of snow at higher elevations, but looking at the temperatures for today and into next week, that snow should be melting off in no time. Now, the big thing to note about today, aside from the very comfortable high of 59 degrees, is that 80% chance of precipitation likely to occur starting around the noon to 3 p.m. hours. Please expect some snow, or rather some rain and moisture out there. Low of 39 degrees this evening, sunset happening right around 8:30 p.m. Now, to take a peek at the national map before we get into the 5-day forecast, two things to focus in on here. First, the sort of big mix of high and low pressure kind of dominating the Pacific Northwest and Northern California, which is to be expected. But this high pressure ridge mixed with low pressure kind of swirling over Colorado is what's bringing us kind of that flip-flop between warm, dry, cool, rainy, warm, dry, cool, rainy, and especially considering the fact that the jet stream is fairly hollow over Colorado right now, so we're not getting consistent moisture brought into our valley nor removed from our valley. So it's just this swirling over the next 5 days of scattered thunderstorms to kind of nice and sunny to scattered thunderstorms to nice and sunny. So expect that to continue over the course of the next 5 days, but very comfortable temperatures. And now, it's that moment you've been waiting for. It is time for the Watch and Win. All right, we've been hyping it up all day long, this Patagonia backpack. This is what we're going to be giving away for the Watch and Win, in addition to a can of Boost Oxygen if you're joining us from lower elevation. This really helps you acclimate, as well as a TV8 neck buff to help keep the sun off your face, and this little TV8 beanie. But this is the big focus, this Patagonia backpack. It's made of Cordura nylon polyester material. It's bomb-proof, it's ripstop. You've got these great Velcro kind of loops on the front, which are for hiking trail poles, hiking poles, or pickaxes, or a shovel and a probe if you want to use this as your backcountry bag during the winter. And additionally, it's got a great minimalist hip belt and sternum strap here. So a little hip belt, little sternum strap to keep it nice, tight, and comfortable. And then finally, you've got this front panel sort of asymmetric opening up here. Provides a nice, easy way to get inside of this backpack for the top. And then, of course, big, ginormous opening inside. So if you want access to this Patagonia Ascension bag, we just need the third caller. We're making it so easy for you. Third caller, we are standing by right now. Give us a ring, 970-754-8888. Give us a call now. Third caller, win this amazing Patagonia backpack. And stick around. We are about to be live from the Minturn Market in just about 9 minutes.
Find your new floor today. We can install it right away. Our full-time staff of professionals will install your new floor to the highest quality standards. Your new floor comes with a lifetime installation guarantee. With over 150 choices of beautiful hardwood floors and luxurious carpet in stock now, you'll find the perfect new floor for your home. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
I am here at Siempre Viva with Christine Hamilton, a new store in Beaver Creek, and you guys have so much of everything. It's such a cute little store. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
So how long have you guys been open now?
For about a month. May 1st was our opening.
And I read that you guys are an ethical boutique. Could you explain to me a little bit like what that really means?
So it means that we source our products from brands that empower women, that are good for the environment, that have ethical, sustainable practices, and pay fair wages to their employees.
That's such a great thing, especially here in the Vail Valley, where everyone is so conscious about, the environment, working conditions, and all of that. So good for you guys. What an awesome sort of challenge to, to get a store up and running like that.
Thank you. Thank you. We're excited to be here.
So tell us about a little of the things that everyone can expect to find in here.
Yeah. All right. So you can find gifts. We have some local made jewelry. This brand is called Nico Blue. Nico Blue designs rings, bracelets, necklaces. They're all so gorgeous and made with a lot of natural stones and sustainably sourced minerals. We also have beauty products made with natural ingredients, beautiful packaging, locally made companies, so small businesses, and great for gifts for yourself. Yeah.
No, this is great because you can come in here and get an outfit for yourself as a souvenir to take home, and then maybe get something for a friend or family member as a little souvenir gift for them as well. And then you were also telling me how the owner has her own line, correct? So tell me a little bit about what goes into creating your own line and where her whole vibe comes from.
Her inspiration was drawn from her time in Mexico. The line Siempre Viva means always alive. She employs women in Mexico to make these clothing, empowering themselves and empowering their communities. And she has dresses, shirts, skirts.
The embroidery is really pretty. Is that done by hand or?
Yes, by local artisans and inspired by the culture and the vibe of Mexico.
I love that. And also, as you come in here and you start looking around the store, you have these beautiful woven baskets on the wall, everything in here, as well as we also have a whole stationery section as we move back through the store. Where does most of her cards and her stationery collection come from?
They come from artisans that are small businesses, small business owners. Let me show you. This brand in particular is from a letterpress designer in Ohio. And she's a small business owner, woman-owned, and it really fits the vibe of the store. And you can find cards here for birthdays, for Christmas, for Hanukkah, for baby showers. We have a wonderful collection of journals and planners. We have some planners that help build schools and give some of the proceeds back to the artists that make the covers, which is a core foundation of Siempre Viva's mission, is that our goods give back.
I love that. And you can really find a little bit for everyone in here. I noticed when we also first came in that you guys had everything from bathing suits to cool little coffee mugs if you're looking for something small for dad, because just because you're away on vacation doesn't mean that birthdays and baby showers don't happen. So come on in, check it out. It's right beside the ice rink. Stay with us. We're going to have lots more. We have a whole other hour today, and we're going to be live at the Minturn Market.
There's something fresh going on at the Coyote Cafe. Sip an all-natural margarita and share some Coyote nachos. Really hungry? Jump into these fresh sizzling fajitas or one of our classically prepared Mexican dishes. Try our fresh, never frozen half-pound burger, classic blue cheese, or go ahead and throw a little bacon on there. Not enough? You gotta try the signature Chili 14, 7 fresh peppers and 7 dried chilies combined to blow your mind. Freshen things up at the Coyote Cafe, Beaver Creek's first restaurant and bar.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. Goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Gorgeous little Saturday here in the Vail Valley. That's a shot of Beaver Creek Village. The sun rising to the east of it, to the left there. Hopefully some prominent sunshine today to melt off that higher elevation snow. You can still see a little snow pocket there above the village, just to the right of your screen. But if today goes as planned, we should expect some warmer temperatures as well as some additional rainfall, which is really going to contribute to that snowpack melting. Now, one thing I do want to point out, the National Weather Service has issued an indefinite flood watch for Eagle County area as a result of the higher temperatures, especially as it pertains to the overnight temperatures continuing to melt snow. Now looking at your overnight high, around 59 degrees today, with that 80% chance of thunderstorms likely occurring right around noon to 3 p.m. hours. And then moving on to the overnight lows, low of 39 degrees, so since that's above freezing, that means that snow melt can occur 24 hours a day. Potential for some rain to last into the evening hours and sunset right about 8:36 p.m. I just wanted to bring up the moisture radar here, which is fairly indicative of what we can experience today. You can just see those showers kind of appear and then dissipate into the evening if you're focusing on Colorado and looking at that blue. So expect similar things to go on today to what you saw there. Over the course of the next 5 days, temperatures in the upper 50s to lower 60s. Showers should be prominent till Wednesday. Now we've got a full hour of Good Morning Vail live from Minturn coming right up.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Hey, good morning, everybody. We are live now for the next hour from 9 to 10 for the first of many Minturn markets. Now, the Minturn market is a staple of Eagle County during the summertime. The market here has been going on for a long time, and you're going to find a mixture of everything from crafts to hats to photographs to fly fishing gear to golfing tips to advice and music and everything in between. This is a great market. Parking for the Minturn market, when you come into town, as soon as you come into town, you come to that first intersection, you're going to see the gentleman in the yellow vest guiding traffic. You want to take a left and go park over across the river, over near the turntable. Big parking over there. Parking on Main Street, already used up first thing this morning. Limited spots for parking, but plenty of parking over there, over the river near the turntable. And come spend some time at the market because it's a lot of fun. And you're going to see some amazing, amazing things you're only going to find here at the Minturn market. And this will go on throughout the entire summer, and it's going to be every Saturday. Things get going right now. We've got the guys with Colorado country hats putting up the mirrors, getting ready to sell some hats for everybody. And today be a great day for a hat. Cover the sun off your face and off your ears. Get a wide brim hat. Come to the Minturn market, eat some yummy food. It's going to be a lot of fun, and this is a great place to be for Father's Day, some great Father's Day gifts. All right, I've got Liam on the camera. I'm going to make my way into the market. We have some cool interviews. We're going to talk to the town of Minturn and also Revival Photographic. But Eric, I know you're jealous. I know you like the market, but we're coming back to you. Maybe next week you could be doing what I'm doing.
Man, I hope so, Mark. I tell you what I'm really jealous of, the fact that you are that close to Backcountry Wings. Oh my gosh, I bet you can smell those incredible chicken wings they've got there. What a fine way to cap off a great day at the Minturn Market. Now, let's focus on the important stuff, and that is the elk calving closures going on at both Vail and Beaver Creek right now. Here's a shot of Vail, predominantly Blue Sky Basin, the Two Elk Trail, and a little bit of Game Creek Bowl should be closed until July 1st, but there's a little too much snow to mountain bike there anyway, so that's okay. It's all working out in the elk calves' favor. And now looking at Beaver Creek, mostly Larkspur area, Bachelor Gulch, and Arrowhead will be closed for elk calving. But like I said, a little too much snow to get back in that zone right now anyway. Now, speaking of summer, as we're transitioning into full summer mode, letting that snowpack go, Vail has officially announced that Epic Discovery is open at the top of the Eagle Bond Gondola. So much fun to be had at Epic Discovery. Now, they're kind of doing a rolling open up there as the snow melts off. Big things to focus on now. One, that Bistro 14 restaurant is open. You're going to get incredible views of the Holy Cross Wilderness Mountain Range from Bistro 14. And let me tell you, so the Holy Cross 14er is named because there's a coulier on top of the mountain that takes the form of a cross, especially in the summer when the snow starts melting, and it looks fabulous right now. That's really cool. Also the Forest Flyer coaster, also some adventure walks provided by Walking Mountain Science Center. And then we get more into some fun summer activities as that snow melts. We got a great show in store for you today. Mark will be live from the Minturn Market, and I'm going to keep it locked down here in our Avon studio. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at your weather forecast for this Saturday. Hi, I'm Eric Stoonblad. When I'm not hosting TV8's Good Morning Vail, I'm out splitboarding in the backcountry with my dog Minnie.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
My name is Eric Jackson, 4-time kayaking world champion. Welcome to my next adventure here along the Caney Fork River in Rock Island, Tennessee. The WSD F30 features wearable maps in full color display. I can download these maps to navigate offline in any environment or create a track log along the routes that I choose to explore. The Casio ProTrek WSD F30 smartwatch is the perfect companion when the time calls for outdoor adventure technology.
This is the ocean.
Oh, let's swim together in the water clear and clean. It makes us feel better.
Just listen.
Doesn't care where we've been.
There's so much we want to show her. We needed a car that would last long enough to see it all.
Subaru Outback. 98% are still on the road after 10 years.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
Oh boy, look at that. That's a shot from Two Elk Restaurant in Vail, Colorado. Maybe you could go hike up there and ski and snowboard today if it weren't closed for elk calving. Keep that in mind. That area is closed for elk calving. So much snow. That's just really indicative of the snowpack that we got this winter, and just what an amazing winter it was. And we are in full transition mode right now. And the weather today really great for getting us just over the hump into summer season. And that's because not only do we have a great high temperature, high of 59 degrees, also that 80% chance of precipitation and rain. The high temperatures and the rain really help to accelerate snowpack. Also makes the rivers fairly dangerous, so be very careful if you're within 10 feet of the bank of the Eagle River right now. And looking at the overnight lows, here we've got a low of about 39 degrees, that 30% chance of precipitation, sunset around 8:36 p.m. Now before we get into the 5-day forecast, let's try to pick out some national trends here to help us kind of predict the future. Big thing to note, high low pressure mix over Utah, Wyoming, and Colorado, and then a low pressure ridge in the Pacific Northwest and Northern California. Now there isn't really much accentuated jet stream to flow any moisture to us or bring that low pressure ridge away from us into the Midwest. So as a result, we're just going to have a swirling high low pressure mix over the course of the next 3 days. That's what's going to give us prominent afternoon to morning thunder showers and then fairly mellow temperatures. So that high pressure is responsible for dry conditions, low pressure responsible for wet conditions. So it's just going to keep swirling kind of on and off for the next few days. We get into the weekend, into Wednesday, Thursday, and things start to really settle down and stay partly sunny to partly cloudy with low chance of precipitation. Now stick with us. We're going to give you a little rundown about what is going on at the top of Vail's Epic Mountain. All right, we are back. Now let's talk about some fun activities going on top of Vail. Yeah, that's right. There may still be a little bit of snow up there, but that doesn't mean that you can't go have fun on top of a mountain. So the top of the Eagle Bond Gondola, located in Lion's Head, is where you're going to find Epic, Discovery, and Adventure Ridge. And the thing we want to focus on right now is the Forest Flyer gravity-driven roller coaster. That's right, we have a roller coaster on the top of Vail Mountain. Now it is gravity-driven, so you're not going to find any loop-de-loops or anything that you would find on a typical roller coaster. But this one, it's a blast. It's gravity-driven. It does have brakes, so if you do get a little scared on it, because there are some very tight turns, you can kind of pull the brakes, slow yourself down, especially if you've got a child with you. You don't want them freaking out too much. You want them to lifelong love roller coasters. So there's a lot of snow at the top of Epic Discovery, but best things to do, get out there and check out the Forest Flyer coaster, check out Bistro 14 restaurant, and in no time, we're going to have access to one of the longest zip lines in the country. We're going to have access to incredible ropes courses and just incredible mountain biking, all part of Epic Discovery. Now, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to check in with Mark live from the Minturn Market.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, God.
Oh no. For all your car's big O no's, there's always a big O yes. Get up to $70 off select sets of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires, plus up to $120 in additional mail-in rebates when using your Big O card.
I'm here with Tegan Davis from the Eagle Valley Library District, and this summer you have a summer reading program, but why is it that you started this program?
So summer reading is meant to engage all ages, but especially children, because they will experience what they call the summer slide, which is a learning dip if they're not engaged during the summer. So we are hoping to engage the students and keep them up at their level so that when they start school, they start right where they left off.
I mean, so thoughtful of you. And then you have prizes on top of it. And so this is really for all ages, right?
It is, 0 through adults. You can sign up at your local library and earn prizes and hopefully enjoy reading during the summer. We also have special programs that you can come to and hopefully have a good time.
I mean, special programs, prizes, the fact that you get to read a little bit more. I mean, sign me up. And again, if you want more information, evld.org is a great website, so you can get all the details on the upcoming events. Don't miss it.
Summer adventure begins in Beaver Creek. Hike, bike, jeep, climb, and discover the natural beauty of Beaver Creek Resort. Take in the alpine backdrop while jumping to new heights on the bungee trampoline and mining for treasures with gem panning. There's something for the whole family. Visit beavercreek.com/activities for more information.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We are live at the Minturn Market, the 21st annual, and standing with us again, we like to talk to her every time for the market with the town of Minturn. I've got Cindy, and she's like everything market, everything Minturn. I think your list goes on and on, Cindy.
It does go on and on, but today we are focused on the market because we are kicking off the summer with the market season. So today is our first market for this year, our 21st season. So we are the longest running market in the Vail Valley, and we're very proud of that and the way the market has grown over the years.
So what are we looking at in terms of numbers of different types of vendors? Give us a rough idea.
Well, total, we're not quite at capacity today. By the end of June we will be, and at that time we'll have about 85 total booths. Some vendors have double booths, so that's probably about 65 different vendors with all types of different products, you name it. So and we have all sorts of different foods. We have baked goods, we have produce, of course, but we are not just a farmer's market.
Right.
You can get great produce here, but we also have clothing, jewelry, we have handbags, baskets,
aerial yoga.
Aerial yoga. We do have a lot of art, a lot of different types of art represented. Pet products, all sorts of different things, and things for the kids too. So we do have face painting, and we have the station where the kids can build their own stuffed animal. So Build-A-Bear station. We don't have the goats today, but I should mention starting next weekend we will have the goat petting zoo back again. So they will be here for the remainder of the summer, and that's always a big hit with the families.
Goat petting zoo.
Goat petting zoo.
Only at the Minturn Market for sure.
Yes, and we have live music also starting very soon at 9:30. We have live music every week at the market. And this week, actually once per month through the market, we'll be featuring some different local businesses. And so today our feature is Play, which is Peace, Love, Aerial Yoga. They have a studio located here in Minturn, and they are here today doing an aerial demonstration. So they are down here at the end of the market past the food and doing an awesome demonstration. So you should come check that out too.
Oh my God, you were just ready for that one. Catch your breath, catch your breath. I also want to ask you, it's not just about the Minturn Market that goes on here in Minturn. There's summer activities throughout the entire summer. Can you fill us in on what people can expect along with the market this year?
Absolutely. So starting next weekend, every Saturday that the market happens, we also have yoga in the park, which happens over at Little Beach Park, and that is put on by the Minturn Community Fund. So it is a donation-based yoga, but a great spot over at the amphitheater right by the river. It's just a beautiful spot for yoga. We will be starting next month in July. We will have the drive-in movies back. Blue Starlight will be hosting hosting the drive-in movies. You can check their website certainly for info, or our website. And then we'll have our summer concert series, also produced by the Community Fund, which kicks off on July 11th. And we'll have free summer concerts on Thursday nights through July and August. We'll have an Independence Day celebration happening on July 2nd. And we have Hazel Miller is headlining for us this year. And local band Primal J and the Neanderthals are opening, so that'll be lots of fun. So all sorts of stuff. But the other thing that I need to mention is to let people know that construction is not happening during the market. It's not happening on weekends, so you don't need to worry about traffic delays or getting into town for the market. So please come visit us. No construction, and the north end of town's already been repaved, so it's smooth sailing into town.
Smooth sailing.
Yes.
You have a list of sponsors. Let's hit them real quick. We have to go to a weather, but tell us who you want to thank real quick.
Absolutely. Our title sponsor again this year is the Vail Daily, so we'd like to thank them. Alpine Bank is our zero waste sponsor, and we'll definitely talk more about that at the coming markets and probably have them here to talk as well about our sustainability efforts. But they've been a huge help with our sustainability efforts and improving that this year. We also have United Companies, Gallegos, GPS Designs Architecture, Intermountain Engineering, Carp New Hanlon Attorneys, and Radio Free Minter.
I love it. Every Saturday, come to the Minter Market, say hey to Cindy, and check out all the amazing stuff you're going to find. Probably more than 85 vendors when this thing is in full swing, but it's starting today. Come to Minturn and play with us for the day. Hey, we're going to take it back to Eric. He's got to look at that weather forecast, and then we'll be back here live at the Minturn Market. This is TV8. This is Good Morning Vail.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Live shots of Beaver Creek there. I was playing the mystery bump in. I think that's Redtail? It's the lower part of Beaver Creek. Vail's my home mountain. I get a little lost when I'm around Beaver Creek area, but it's looking gorgeous. Regardless, looks like a great day to be out at the Minturn Market with Mark. Go check that out. They run that till about 3 p.m. We're going to be checking in with a lot more fun vendors as we progress through this extra hour of Good Morning Vail and looking at your weather forecast for the day. Starting off around 41 degrees, getting as high as about 60. Big thing to note is that 80% chance of rain. So starting around noon to 2 p.m., please expect that rain to occur, so maybe bring a rain jacket with you if you're getting out and exploring the outdoors. Now, overnight lows, about 39 degrees for an overnight low, 30% chance of rain to be continuing into the evening hours, and that sunset right around 8:36 p.m., so plenty of time to enjoy the days today. Now we're going to pan our view out, take a look at the I-70 corridor. Thunder showers fairly prominent across I-70 from Denver all the way to Eagle. Mid-70s in Denver and Eagle, and then mid-60s for Vail and Avon. And finally, looking ahead into the future, into that 5-day forecast, fairly similar conditions to what we're experiencing today, continuing for the next 3 days. About 50% chance of precipitation each and every day, temps in the high 50s. Big thing to look at, those overnight lows not getting below 32 degrees, so we should have consistent snow melt over the course of this week. In conjunction with the showers, we should see very accelerated snow melt, and that's why Eagle County currently in a flood watch, because there is so much snow left at higher elevations. So be safe if you're around the river, and stick around. We got more Good Morning Vail coming right up.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Ours is a proud bloodline. We hail from the battlefields to the Badlands, from the mountains and the midtowns, from the islands to the highlands, and directly to those who understand that when you get behind the wheel, you're not just driving a Jeep Wrangler, you're joining a family.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, Relaxation is just a step away.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
The Avon Recreation Center is truly a community center for not just a hub for the community and the locals that live here, but most definitely for our visitors that come to the valley. The Avon Recreation Center is centrally located truly in the heart of the valley. It's in the middle of Avon in its core next to picturesque Harry A. Nottingham Park. It's a 40,000 square foot full service recreation and leisure facility that we are, I must say, quite proud of. I really take a lot of pleasure seeing visitors and our locals come in the door. Generally their first reaction is, wow, what a great facility. And once greeted by the front desk, feel very welcomed and ready to enjoy the day at the Avon Recreation Center.
Hello. Hi. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Doing good, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
The Avon Recreation Center is truly a full-service recreation center. We have a 40,000 square foot aquatics facility that features a 5-lane lap pool with dive well, leisure pool with small kiddie slide, lazy river, and 140-foot large water slide. We also have a 33,000-gallon leisure jacuzzi, steam room, and sauna for your relaxation. We also offer a full-service fitness facility upstairs that includes full line of cardio equipment, free weights. Our line of free weights and dumbbells goes up to 120 pounds, which I believe is the heaviest in the valley.
Come on.
Some of our recent upgrades include our new bouldering wall that's behind us. It's been a great addition to the rec center. Our state-of-the-art fitness equipment can satisfy any level of athlete up through and including an elite athlete. Summer is truly the place to be in Avon. Our addition of the beach and sand volleyball courts on the north side of the lake has become a real hotspot in the valley. It's just a great place to come down and bring the entire family. When summer comes to an end and the kids go back to school, we're ready for them with our after-school program. One of our main objectives here at the Avon Recreation Center, and something that we are very proud about, is our community Learn to Swim program. We offer swim lessons for all ages and ability levels, right up through kids' swim team and a USA traveling competitive swim team.
All right, 425, go.
Public recreation truly is the fabric of any community. I've seen lives changed by, in particular, young people that come and join our programs. People of lesser means are welcome and able to come to the Recreation Center and engage in activities that are truly life-changing, and we're really happy and proud to be a part of that. We see families come in and spend an entire day enjoying the pool, enjoying a workout, and our offerings outside. We would love to see you and your family here at the Avon Recreation Center. For more information, please contact the front desk at the Avon Recreation Center. That's 970-748-4060, or visit us on our website, www.avon.org.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
Live shot of the town of Vail from above I-70. Sun has kind of eclipsed Vail. It's a little high in the sky right now, so we're not getting the extra glare off of that camera, but you can see still prominent snow in the Gore Range to the east of Vail. And what a gorgeous day it is. I've finally been able to make my way out of the studio onto our back patio. So comfortable out here, very warm in the sunshine. As we're taking a look at your temperatures for the day, I would venture to say it feels even warmer than what we're reporting. We're reporting things to be getting as high as 59 degrees by noon today. And I tell you what, it kind of feels warmer than that right now. Nice little cool breeze in the air as well. Big thing to note for the day, that 80% chance of rain and thunderstorms likely occurring starting right around the noontime hours, potentially dragging on into the evening as we move ahead to our overnight lows. Should be getting as low as 39 degrees with that 30% chance of showers. Panning our view out to I-70, prominent thunder showers across the entirety of the I-70 corridor. Mid-70s for Denver and Eagle, and then mid-60s for Vail and Avon. Now, looking ahead into the next 5 days, very similar conditions for the next 3 days as we will be experiencing today as a result of a kind of high-low pressure mix that's swirling over Colorado right now. As we move into Wednesday and Thursday, extremely prominent sunshine. Temperatures are going to perk right back up, and we should be clear of thunder showers for a few days. But boy, I really love these afternoon showers to just cool things off into the evening hours. Really makes sleeping quite comfortable, and that additional rain can help to accelerate the snowpack melt. That means those high elevation hiking trails will be melted and great in no time. Now when we get back, we're going to check in again with Mark live in the Minturn Market.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
The extraordinary is a promise only Beaver Creek can deliver. The extraordinary is filled with infinite ways to spend your time together, where thoughtful details create a place for you to truly belong. And one-of-a-kind experiences are shared together. Beaver Creek. Belong in the extraordinary.
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvail.com.
Beaver Creek's first and only family-owned restaurant, Coyote Cafe, has become a staple in the village over the last 30 years for its laid-back atmosphere, fresh Mexican cuisine, and delicious scratch-made cocktails. Fuel your days on the slopes with inventive tacos from our new taqueria menu, signature fajita dishes, tasty kids items, and more. Join us for lunch, dinner, and après specials. 7 days a week. Call ahead for reservations.
How good does that look? Garfinkel's right here in Lion's Head. how are
I
you?
was waiting for you to start cooking here. Today we're going to be cooking a little bit of health.
Hot German rye bread.
Fresh out of the oven,
Yes.
some butter. I love it.
So we get a nice kind of texture in the fish, golden brown crust.
Okay. The food looks great and smells even better.
Cheers.
The Outlets at Silverthorne, just right at exit 205 on I-70, has a wealth of savings opportunities for you. And I'm here with, she's kind of like the queen bee of all of the savings. We have Peggy Ziegler. And Peggy, today we are talking American Classic.
We are. Levi's. You don't get more American than that.
No, you definitely
know?
do not. And it's so good for all seasons, really.
It is. It really is. And there's deals every day, which is such a neat thing.
Oh, definitely. And so worth just going to check out for, even just for maybe an hour, or if you want to spend the whole day. But when it comes to Levi's, you pulled some great looks for some of our models. And this first one, I think this is probably one of the biggest trends of the summertime.
It is. And it's it's become a classic look. From afar. So this is Olivia, and she has on her classic 501 overalls. A big time now for the 501s coming back on trend. And she also has her striped tee on, and then she has that Levi's tote, and then she also has those, the overalls are all cuffed up, which looks so great. Again, traditional and fun. $157 would be retail, comes to $90 outlet. She's going to save about $70.
That's incredible that you get
Yeah.
all of that. I mean, typically you would spend just that on the overalls.
Exactly.
alone.
If
That's
you were lucky
amazing.
enough to find them.
Right.
Yeah, for
oh,
that.
exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Now, who is our next model?
Well, next is Alexandra, and she kind of has a spin on what Levi's is becoming as well. They also have that fun, instead of the Hawaiian shirt, this is the floral fun shirt that you can wear with so many different things. It's got the tie front. She has the boyfriend jeans, they're distressed jeans, which are super comfy, and her Levi's tote. Her whole outfit would be $196, comes to $75. She's saving $121.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I feel like she
Thank
also is
you.
like makes me want to go to like an island. with that
Does,
shirt
yeah,
on.
isn't that fun?
It's so perfect for
so
the
neat.
summertime. Okay, now when it comes to Levi's, is obviously not just for the girls.
Right. So this is Levi's for boys. And then who better says it than Alex B? He's got his Levi's jacket on, and it's also a Levi's jacket, but it also has that knit detailing on the sleeves. He's got his black traditional Levi's graphic shirt tee on, and then his fabulous shorts and his backpack. Whole outfit would be $144, comes to $53, so he's going to save $91. Way to go, Alex.
Yeah, nice work, Alex.
Yeah.
I mean, that can definitely transition from summertime into fall. And
Absolutely.
So great how many options there are.
Yeah.
And then who's our last model today?
Well, next is Layla, and Layla has on the classic white denim jean jacket that she can also dress up or down. She chose to make this a little sportier, so we've paired that with a floral fun tank tee. She also has her amazing jean shorts on and her Levi's fanny pack, which is so traditional, and it's great. It's convenient, right?
yeah.
And looks great too. So $168 would be retail, comes to $86, so she's going to save $82, all from the Levi's outlet.
That's amazing. And then on top of that, if you pick up a VIP savings card, which is really easy, it's totally free, but you do have to go in to the customer service center and say that you saw this on TV8. And then they'll give you the VIP savings card, and with this card, you get additional discounts.
It's $10 off $100 or $30 off $200. So it definitely pays to stop off there as your first stop to outlet shopping at the outlets at Silverthorne.
That's right. So stop on in today and check out Levi's at the outlets at Silverthorne.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Starting off gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous here in the Vail Valley, as we've been seeing with Mark live from the Minturn Market. Extremely comfortable temperatures and just a perfect weekend to celebrate Father's Day weekend. Things should get as high as 59 degrees today. I really love those temps. Keep it nice and cool for mountain biking. 80% chance of precipitation occurring this afternoon, likely in the form of some rain coming in, maybe some thunder showers, some lightning and thunder as well. Overnight low tonight, about 39 degrees, potential for rain to last into the evening hours. Sunset right around 8:36 p.m. Now, before we get into that 5-day forecast, I want to take a look at the national map, try to predict what kind of weather we're about to experience this week. And it's really going to be built upon this high-low pressure mix right now. Now, low pressure ridge extending the Pacific Northwest usually brings with it some precipitation into our valley. But right now, as we take a peek at the jet stream, we've just got a big open corridor right now. So we're not getting any moisture flow in or out. So what that means is essentially with that swirling high and low pressure, we're going to get very similar conditions each and every day for the next 3 days before the jet stream starts to pick up again starting around Tuesday evening, Wednesday morning to blow that high-low pressure ridge out. And right behind that should be a high pressure ridge that's going to allow us to be very warm and comfortable looking at Wednesday and into the weekend. And thanks to Supergoop for sponsoring this weather. Coming up next, we're going to check in with Mark live in Minturn.
Four-time competitor coming onto the pond. Oh, nice move takeoff. Winnie coming into the pond, coming in hot. Great speed. Oh! Plenty of spin. He makes it across and cannot unwatch what you just saw there. He's about to get really wet. Let's hear it for the Magic Man. Come on, Timbo. Not going fast enough. That is a wet Teddy. To the hustle. Here you go. Let's go. A cold Cole. Let's see if he can stay dry. Here we go, Cole with the wave. Casey Cope in footwork on the zero spin into the pond. Casey Cope with the quick jib. Coming in, going with the 360, the right three, the helicopter. X Games gold medalist Alex Hall with the 180 in. Quick pond skip, no problem. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know.
Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets. Backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry. Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Hey everybody, welcome back to our live show in Minturn. Right now we've made our way south on Highway 6 and 24. You're going to recognize the sign. It's the Battle Mountain Trading Post sign. It's been here. This building's been here for close to 70 plus years. Kevin Banker, the new proprietor here, and this is something new for you, but this building has got some history, Kevin. Thanks for taking time out of your new busy day to talk with us.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, this building is a truly historic building in Minturn. It's been so many things throughout the years, and it just, when I saw it came up for rent, I had to have it because I'm doing an historic process photography now. And what a better place to do it than in a historic building like the Battle Mountain Trading Post.
Now, how long have you been engaged with photography? We talked off camera a little bit, but it's been a part of your soul for a long time, right?
Yeah, I've had a camera in my hand since I was about 12, but I really started when I got out of college in 2000. I was working as a director of photography for a news station down in Savannah, Georgia, and just happened to pick up a still camera one day and loved it, and that was 20 plus years ago.
Now, Revival Photographic, that's the name of your business here inside of the Trading Post, and it's a type of photography that dates back quite a ways.
Yeah.
It's vintage of sorts. Tell us about that.
It is. It started back in the 1860s, and the process I'm using is called wet plate collodion, which most people know as tintype. And so you pour a chemical film onto the plate, dunk it in a tank of silver nitrate for about 3 minutes, then pull it out, put it in a plate back, put it in a large format camera with a big bellows like the old cameras.
Okay.
And then you take the shot, take it back in the darkroom, develop it, and then you put it in a fixer, which then takes that negative and turns it into a positive.
So you can sit there and watch it go from negative to positive before your eyes,
Correct.
In a sense, right?
Yeah, it happens
That's
right
really
in front
neat.
of your eyes. It's truly the magic of this process.
And you don't see a lot of people that still do it this way anymore because it's gotten so much easier for a lot of people. It's so much more efficient, but there's the history behind this and the passion behind it really makes it so unique.
It is. Basically, for me, I needed something that brought back the patience of photography, because in this world of digital stuff, everything just flies out so fast. Like, you'll take 1,000 shots and they'll live on your computer. And it may see some time on Instagram, it may see some time on Facebook, but the stuff that I'm doing is wall hangers. This is the stuff that you'll actually hang on your wall and properly cared for. These images will last 350 plus years.
Now, Kevin, tintype, abrotype, two different types of the finishing process. What is that all about?
So tintype is shot onto metal. I use a anodized aluminum plate, which has a black front to it, allows the positive image to hold onto there. Ambrotype is shot on glass, and it actually appears as a negative on the glass when it's put up against something light, but when you put it up against something dark, it appears as a positive.
Wow, and we have some cool examples. Now, the plan, I think, we're going to hang out here for another interview. Is that cool with you?
Yeah, totally.
And maybe during the interview, during the interim between the two interviews, you might take a photograph.
Yeah.
I think you can take a photograph. And then during that time frame, we're going to watch this thing develop and go from negative to positive during the next interview. You can walk us through that process. How cool. Very cool in here.
It's definitely unique and something I've never seen here in the Valley.
So we're looking at some of the photos. So as Liam shoots on those, obviously this is the tintype with the dark background. You can see the glass on its own.
So you can actually see the tintype here is shot on the black glass, but you can see the ambrotype shot on regular glass. It appears almost as a negative, and then when you put it back in front of something dark, it becomes a positive again.
So you could hang it either way.
You can hang it either way, whichever you choose. I actually am leaning towards actually making shadow boxes for the ambrotypes and putting black velvet or black satin behind them to even give them a little bit more sheen to it.
I love it.
Yeah.
We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We're taking a photo during the break. Eric has weather from the studio. This is Revival Photographic. Go to the website, revivalphotographic.com. Say hello to Kevin. Come in to the Battle Mountain Trading Post. We will be right back.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Thanks a lot, Mark. Boy, what a cool way to take a picture. I love that old school photography. So many cool things going on at the Minturn Market, one of the most unique farmers markets around. Definitely go check that out today, especially this morning, because we're going to have absolutely gorgeous and perfect weather for browsing a farmer's market this morning. A high of about 59 degrees by noon, maybe a little bit higher into the afternoon hours. But the big thing to note is that 80% chance of precipitation, so likely occurring between noon and 3 p.m., potentially carrying on into the evening hours. Expect that rainfall to start occurring. Overnight low of about 39 degrees. To see that 30% chance of precipitation means that potentially the evening showers turn into nighttime showers. Sun setting right around the 8:35, 8:37 p.m. time frame. And now panning our view out, looking at the I-70 corridor, Denver and Eagle should be experiencing thunder showers, temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. Vail and Avon, mid to upper 60s for temperatures, thunder showers in Vail and Avon as well. And looking ahead to the next 5 days, well, if you're enjoying these afternoon thunder showers, cooling things off and warmer mornings, I got great news for you. The next 3 days we should be experiencing that same exact weather pattern before we get to Wednesday and Thursday, when things start heating up and those afternoon showers really start dissipating. But for the next 3 days, great afternoon showers. Now, coming up next after this little break, we're going to check in with Mark and Kevin Banker again, live from Minturn.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Summer adventure begins in Beaver Creek. Hike, bike, jeep, climb, and discover the natural beauty of Beaver Creek Resort. Take in the alpine backdrop while jumping to new heights on the bungee trampoline and mining for treasures with gem panning. There's something for the whole family. Visit beavercreek.com/activities for more information.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. For all your car's big O no's, there's always a big O yes. Get up to $70 off select sets of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires, plus up to $120 in additional mail-in rebates when using your Big O card.
Welcome to Boone's Wine and Spirits, where we're buying big, selling low, and having fun. This store offers the largest selection of beer, wine, and spirits. Alongside 42 cooler doors, this wide array of choices is accompanied by a knowledgeable staff and 5 in-house sommeliers. You are sure to find something that you cannot live without, or something you just have to try. Come on by, say hello, we hope to see you soon.
Wow, now I'm sitting in kind of the studio area of Kevin Banker's Revival Photographic Place. He was getting the tin plate ready. Can you come over here real quick, Kevin, and just tell us, I know you're running around a little bit, what was the process? What were you doing to get this set up to go?
So what I was doing was I was taking the metal plate and pouring a solution called collodion on it. It's a combination of cadmium bromide, ammonium iodide, ether, and grain alcohol. And mixed with the collodion USP, which is a nitrocellulose, it gives a viscosity that allows it to stick to the plate. And when all those metal halides combine with the silver nitrate and distilled water, it creates a light-sensitive material. So this is actually what creates like the light-sensitive photograph. It's amazing that they came up with this back in the 1860s.
And it's the same stuff being used today for the most part, right?
Yeah, totally.
So now it's in the back. Looks like it's sitting in a solution of sorts for about 3 minutes?
Yep, about 3 minutes. It sits in a solution of silver nitrate and distilled water.
And then you take it out, and then that goes in the back of your camera.
Yep.
and then you snap the photo, and then at that point, it's a pretty quick process from that point on, right?
It is. It takes about, after you take the photo, it takes about 15 seconds to actually develop the photo, and then once I rinse off the developer from the developing agent, then I drop it in the fixer, and the fixer is actually where you see that magic happen, where that negative becomes the positive. And that's something I really like people to see. So I actually have a protective bin that I have the actual fixer solution in, so no one has to touch it, no one has to smell it.
He's showing your camera right now. Tell us what this rig is.
So that is a 2008 Chamonix 8x10 camera. It's made by a company in China. The guy is a traveler and mountaineer. Wanted a lightweight camera, so he designed his own. And the lens on it is a Darlot Optician, a French portrait lens from 1880.
So the lens is unique within itself.
It is.
And you happen to find this on some gentleman's shelf somewhere in the United States.
Out in California.
And you're like, man, you're not using it. I have a plan.
Yeah. I told him, I was like, he had it on his shelf for 12 years, and I was like, I'll put it to work. I'll let this piece of history actually work again.
It's really neat in here, Kevin. This is a really neat, just a neat scene. You got to stop by and check out the Battle Mountain Trading Post and come into Revival Photographic. Now the plan now, taking a quick photo?
Yep, totally.
Okay, and then we take the photo, and then you just go in the back, and then it's done.
Then it's done. Yeah, the whole process takes about 12 to 15 minutes to make one photograph. But the entire process is done at that time, from shooting to fixing. Speaking of, the plate is ready.
The plate is ready. So we're going to take the photo. So he's going to get the plate real quick. This is the studio. He's going to be at the Minturn Market a couple of times throughout the summertime. But if you just drive through the town of Minturn and about a mile, maybe 2 miles on the right, you're going to see the famous Battle Mountain Trading Post sign, where this facility has been here for 70 plus years. And it's really changed, but the history and the feel and kind of the reminiscing availabilities here go beyond just what's in here now, because there's so much history in this space and so much history in Minturn. Kevin's in the back finishing up the plate, getting it ready to go. We're going to take this photo, and then the plan is by the end of the show, they're going to come back to me with the show. We're going to be back here at Revival Photographic, and hopefully we can show you what the process looks like, or even the finished product. I know Eric's a little jealous. He's back in the studio getting to do some weather reports. I'm here in Minturn with Kevin, and this is really cool. So Kevin, next up, you're taking the photograph. So I got to sit perfectly still, right?
Perfectly still.
Should I have the microphone in here too, or no?
Microphone in there. The TV8 will read backwards. So let's keep you in focus.
Okay, here's the deal. I'm going to put the mic down. I'm going to wrap it up. We're going to go back to Eric in the studio so we can do this the right way. And then we'll be coming back to Kevin here at Revival Photographic in the next couple of minutes. But you got to stop by and check this out. We'll be right back.
Hey, can you chop the pineapple? Chop the
Nope. I'm high. How about I wash off the grapes?
Yes.
Okay.
You're already making good decisions when you're high.
I want tacos. Will you drive? I'm a little toasty.
Nope. I'm high. Let's order in.
Don't make an exception when it comes to driving. If you feel different, you drive different.
You get up in the morning, you go on air with Good Morning Vale, you tell them what you got. I can give you a specific example of taking my own personal skis and the enthusiasm that led to the conversation. I sold 4 pairs of those skis in one day. I can tell you that TV8 works. All you have to do is try it. You'll see instant results.
That was quite the experience. The big strobe light popping real quick, the plate dropping in, the tin type. Now Kevin is in the back in his little darkroom area doing the final process. And the plan is as soon as he gives me the high sign, oh, we got the high sign, we're going to walk in and see. You did it already.
Yeah.
Wow, this is so exciting.
This is the negative.
So this is the negative of the old man, Mark Sassy.
Right there.
Okay.
Here he is in all of his glory.
And then what do you do now?
Now this is my fixer. This is what will actually turn the negative into a positive. So get a nice close-up of this.
You can get a good shot of that.
This is always fun. Let me just drain off some.
And this is the part that people get to see.
This is the part that people get to see. This is the magic. So here it goes. Dipping in 3, 2, 1.
Come on now. Oh, that's weird. Very cool.
Isn't that trippy?
Cool. That is so neat. So neat.
Yeah, so I actually keep it in the fixer for a little bit because it'll brighten up in the fixer. And then after that, it's ready to go. I just have to, what I have to do is I have to dry them off. And I like to air dry them. You can heat dry them, but sometimes on metal you can get a little bit of, little change in color of the metal. Okay. So I like to let it sit and dry. It takes about 30 to 45 minutes to dry, and then I use a varnish made of like the original varnish that they were using back in the 1860s, out of gum sanderact, lavender oil, and grain alcohol. Gum sanderact is a pine tree sap from a pine tree in Africa.
I love it. We're gonna wrap the show up.
Excellent.
Stop by here, the Battle Mountain Trading Post. Kevin Banker, Revival Photographic. It's well worth the experience, and you might walk away with some amazing memories. Kevin, thanks for your time.
Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow for Good Morning Vail. We'll be live from 7 to 9.
Tune in live tomorrow starting at 7 a.m. for your Sunday edition of Good Morning Vail. We've got an exciting trail hike to be doing on our epic morning adventures. We're going to be showing you one of the best trails in the valley. as well as giving you your local weather forecast live from our Avon studio. It's going to be an absolute blast you're not going to want to miss, starting live tomorrow at 7 a.m. Good morning, friends. Happy Father's Day weekend. I hope you've got some great plans for this Saturday, and it's going to be important to get out there and do that before about the 3 to 4 p.m. time frame, because we are expecting some afternoon showers to be occurring today. Starting off the day around 41 degrees before climbing to about 59 degrees by noon, and we do have that 80% chance of precipitation later on this afternoon. And looking ahead into the evening for the rest of your day, expect overnight lows to be getting about 39 degrees, that sunset to be occurring around 8:36 p.m. Potential for those afternoon showers to be pushed off into the evening hours. But for the most part, it's going to be an absolutely gorgeous day. So get out there and make the most of this Saturday. Have a lovely day. Good afternoon, friends. I hope you've had a chance to get out there and enjoy the abundant sunshine that we've been experiencing this morning. Also very comfortable temperatures. If you haven't hit the Minturn Market up, head on down to Minturn. Check out the many wares and produce and arts that they have available at the Minturn Market. Now looking at the daily highs across the I-70 corridor, we're expecting 77 degrees in Denver, 67 in Vail, 65 in Avon, and then 74 further west of us in Eagle. Should be prominent thunder showers across the entirety of the I-70 corridor starting right around noon to potentially 3 p.m. today. Now looking ahead into the next 5 days, very similar conditions for the next 3 days that we're experiencing today. Have a great afternoon and make the most of this beautiful day.